Good up for Jared, everybody. Thank you. Speech.
These are the first words you've said to me since I've been here. This is really the true experience. Every time I try to open my mouth, save it for the podcast.
Can you not say anything?
Okay, I'm sorry.
He walked in and started talking all these amazing topics, and it was like, "What?
How
This
you
is
doing?
It's not even. This is. We're not even live yet."
I can't help it. Can't help it, man.
So,
just a talking machine.
Let's see if I could even remember half of what we were talking about.
But doesn't matter.
Well,
Stuck in this box again.
We brought up NASA and the space race. What was the company again? Do you remember?
No, it's the country.
The country.
United Arab Emirates.
United Arab.
Okay, it's probably more than one country.
Okay.
If it's more the United.
I wonder.
They went to space. Yeah. Well, they didn't go to space. They sent someone. I thought they were sending someone to Mars, but they're just sending some robot to Mars. I guess not as exciting.
Probe.
Yeah. Bad. Well, the Curiosity rover, right? Didn't that just die pretty recently?
I'm not too sure. Curiosity.
Is that what it was called? The one that was on Mars? It was like, my battery's depleting and it's getting dark.
I'm gonna die.
It was really sad for everyone involved.
Curiosity.
Was that the one that was on Mars?
It says Curiosity Stream. Oh, duh. That's that website.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
You ever heard of that website, Curiosity Stream?
Curiosity Stream?
Yeah.
Is that like Cameo?
No. It's where you actually go to learn. They have nothing but documentaries on that thing.
Curiosity. I don't know. I've always wanted to check out Gaia. This episode's brought to you by Gaia. Actually, no, I'm just kidding.
Gaia. One of those. It was in Mars. Mars Curiosity rover.
Was it called Curiosity?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
5 days ago, Curiosity finds an ancient oasis on Mars. New evidence suggests salt.
Wait, it's still on Mars?
Yeah.
I thought it died.
This was 5 days ago.
What was the one that died?
MarsNASA.com, .gov,
So sad.
/home. I don't know. Yeah, see, here it is.
I wouldn't believe NASA.
There's this little thing.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, look at him. I thought he was... Huh.
Do you think they just... Yeah, see, look. Raw images. There's his mission on there. And this
Like
update.
it raw.
He's doing it. He's going.
I heard they found some water on Mars. I don't know. Something like that. Some ice underneath the surface. Probably not water.
I think it's salty.
Salted. Oh, I wonder.
It's probably salted off. That's how it starts off. All salty. Then it'll get pissed off.
Probably not a lot of chlorine in there.
Nobody lives after that when it's salty. Oh, yeah. But there's a race going on.
A race.
A space race.
New space race.
Yeah, so
Colonizing Mars.
SpaceX recently,
Yes.
their spaceship, they're like, "Fuck you, NASA! What are you guys doing?"
Nothing.
No offense. I'm
Apparently,
sorry.
no. None take. I don't care. I got this shirt at Walmart. I don't care. It's very cheap. Profits probably didn't even go to NASA. It's fine. They got enough money. That's all I could afford.
They
right?
get government funding. They don't need Walmart money.
If they even get funding anymore, who knows? Yeah. I was watching this documentary on a plane about going to the moon, about all the Apollo missions.
Yeah.
And, they talk about Apollo 13. Everyone's so excited to get to the moon. And then, they finally get to the moon, and the whole world is rejoicing. And the Apollo 14, they're going back. Everyone's just like, why are you going back to the moon? And like, it's everyone's like all against it all of a sudden. They're like, oh, God, crime in the streets,
Bunch of shit. There's nothing going on the moon.
Kind of like today. Yeah, I know. They're like, why are you going back there? We don't need any of that.
It's safe as hell up there.
Yeah, that's true. I guess just spending all the money they were mad about. But people are mad about anything nowadays.
Big Bad Don, what is up?
Big Bad Don.
He says he's got a NASA shirt too.
Is he wearing it?
I got a NASA shirt. LOL.
What are you wearing?
Are you wearing it? Dude, I should have wore my NASA shirt
This
now.
is Star Wars. That's actually pretty
futuristic. I get it. Nice.
That was a long time ago.
In
a galaxy far. Yeah, I've seen the.
We all saw
the fourth one.
The prelogue credits. This thing sucks.
I haven't seen any of the new Star Wars
at all.
Yeah, none of the new. Yeah, I mean, I know about Darth Vader and stormtroopers and all that. That's pretty Boba Fett. That's pretty common knowledge, I'd say.
So, like I was saying, this is the only thing that's new in this room.
Oh, this was the new thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because do you remember the last one?
No. Well,
I'm very offended right now.
So sorry. I thought this was a
Worked
new
so hard on
microphone.
this couture.
You said you only had one new thing. How hard do you work on it? Come on.
Yeah, it was the Hey Arnold one.
Oh.
See, now you remember.
Okay, I do remember.
Everybody
All the
remembers when it
thumbnails.
comes up.
I know. I do. I don't really remember, if I'm going to be honest.
Okay. Do you think
I just wanted to further the conversation.
just to make it? Yeah, it's the funny avenue that we're going for. How dare you not remember my damn my?
Well, I'd be mad, you know. Probably. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be that mad, honestly.
Nah.
This is nice, though. Where'd you get it?
I think just at Walmart.
Lucasfilm. Oh, from Walmart.
Yeah. Everything
There
comes
you
from
go.
Walmart.
That's where it is.
Why is that such a thing? Like, I mean, no offense, you work at a mom and pa shop, but what happens when mom and pa don't get no more Lobo stuff anymore because Walmart does it?
So actually,
Oh, no.
So over the pandemic, our company was completely reliant. Well, and normally we're completely reliant on events,
Okay.
gatherings of large, big groups of people, and so everything was canceled that we had planned. Like all of our giant money makers were canceled, and so we were screwed. And all of a sudden, some guy had the idea to message McDonald's, and so we started printing like tens of thousands of things for McDonald's, and they've been literally keeping us afloat this entire time. So I'm basically working for McDonald's now. I go in and I make masks and I make shirts for McDonald's all day
with their logo or
yeah,
something.
just with M on there, sublimated with heat press and all that, or just whatever. Different states, we care. They don't care. They're just trying to promote.
They probably did that to us. So they got us a shirt that says "We are heroes."
Yeah.
and it's just like a plain shirt like this that it's red, has a heart on it.
How much did they pay for it?
I don't know. We got it for free.
Okay. Well,
They're giving it away. Like, they're just like, hey, here you go. Your guys are heroes. So now I make fun of everybody in the kitchen or anybody that even goes in the building. I'm just like, oh, I see you got your uniform on. You're like going to save the day with your damn... I mean, I shouldn't be making fun of it. But still, you have a shirt on that calls you a hero. I think you know what you're doing.
I thought the true heroes stayed at home. If I was going to be honest.
There you go.
I thought that's how you saved lives, was staying home. I guess not.
See, and what happened? Like, if a fire happens, like, I just don't go no more? Can I not
Fire,
go?
like
Yeah.
at home or
like
at work?
Should we not worry about either or? But
Okay.
should we not worry? Okay, so like law enforcement, like even like paramedics or firefighters.
Okay.
Like, what do they do?
I don't know. My brother's a firefighter.
Oh no.
And I don't think he does anything. Honestly, just slides down the pole all day, slapping ass, whipping each other with the towels and stuff.
They're not like that. There can't be like that.
No, they're heroes. Honestly, they do a bunch of brave shit, and also they haze each other. It's kind of like football,
Okay.
Like my brother, he just got.
I've always thought of it like a fraternity.
Pretty much it.
Hey.
He just got like the 2 years so he can drive the trucks now, the engines, and so they like shaved half his head and half his
ceremony
mustache.
and
Yeah, I
shit.
know. He's like, it's the guys. Just reminds me of football.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of dudes nut sacks on your shoulder. You're like, I don't know if this is hazing at this
Like,
point.
yeah.
Like, oh.
Next step is to pee on a fire hydrant. Yeah.
But I don't know. This whole thing's got me thinking about firefighters, the fable of the firefighter that starts his own fires because he gets bored, to have something to put out. Kind of a parallel with some of this police issues. I was kind of thinking,
Yeah.
at some of this. Some of the reason people seems like they're creating their own issues, to fight.
I don't
Fuck
know.
them. Be firefighters. Should all be firefighters.
Well, see that.
I think firefighters should have to have guns also.
Wow. I
said it. Hot takes.
Wow.
Right here.
Wow.
You heard it.
Okay, so when will this gun be necessary in a fire?
Have you ever been around a fire?
I haven't.
You never. Okay, so when I was
When I
7,
was little, but I don't remember it.
Oh, really?
How do you remember when you're 7? I don't remember when I was 7.
There was a specific thing. My mom's girlfriend, she's a lesbian, so actual girlfriend. Lots of girls like, oh, my girlfriend's. No, she was a girlfriend.
Damn.
Taught me how to use a lighter when I was like 7.
Dude.
Terrible idea. Ran across the street and I was like pretending to be Jackass. I was lighting the neighbor's trash on fire for some reason. I was like putting it out. I was like, it's so funny. I don't fucking know.
No, don't tell us about an arson.
No, it got dealt with. Don't worry about it. It's past the statute of limitations. I really wouldn't worry about it. So, yeah, I lit it, and then, caught the whole bag, and I was like, I can't put that out. And then it caught, the next bag, and then it caught the fence on fire, and then it caught some of the roof on fire. And so I ran across the street.
Give me the gun. Where's the gun?
If only I had a gun at the time. That's what I'm saying. I would have been solved. Then I got my birthday taken. No, that was a different time. Actually, I got my birthday taken away. Don't worry about that.
Your birthday taken away.
Yeah, I can't believe I mixed up. Because I was thinking about firefighters peeing on fires.
Okay.
There was a time I peed in the guy's Coke because I thought it would be funny. It's past the statute of limitations. It's fine. Okay. I wouldn't worry about it. And then my mom took it. Yeah, I tell you, it already happened. It's gonna happen. I wouldn't drink that Coke in the fridge.
But, just letting you know now.
Yeah, and then so my mom took my birthday away. Totally different story. I don't know why I jumbled those two together. Oh, I was thinking of a story you might like. That was the only time I ever played Pokemon, was when I got grounded for lighting that house on fire.
So you're just like, I guess the only thing I have left to do in life is play Pokemon.
And my mom was like, I can't do anything. So I snuck a Game Boy, and all there was Pokemon Ruby Red. I was like, bummer, being a sports guy as a kid. But then it turned out to be a fun game, Played it for a whole week. Every time my mom would come in, just throw it down. Be like, I'm so bored, Mom. This is terrible.
I don't got nothing to do here.
So yeah, that's my story about firefighters
and getting your birthday taken away all in one.
Yeah, I don't know. I just mumbled them all together. I don't know why. I'm so much going on.
Is that the most significant thing that's ever happened to you on your birthday? What's something even better than getting your birthday taken away?
I've had a lot of people want to fight me and fight me. I've had one guy fight me, one guy try to fight me.
What are you, 20? Let's go.
For me not inviting them to my birthday parties.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, you just turned 20? Fuck you.
Well, just some wild cards out there, and I was like, I didn't want them to come. I don't know why. Everyone just takes it to the heart when I don't invite them to my. So I just don't tell anyone about my birthday anymore.
Big Bad Don.
Where you at?
Where's my Flat Earth shirt today? Oh, he said he's wearing his Flat Earth shirt today. He also said Space Force on Friday. LOL.
Space Force Friday. New Hakan album Friday. You kidding me?
Is it? I don't know.
You know about Hakan?
I don't.
Nah, no one knows about Hakan.
Is that like a German metal band?
No, it's a English progressive metal band.
That's pretty. Is it like Sabaton?
I don't know Sabaton. Is it like this other band that you don't know about?
They're like power metal. They're like British power metal.
Oh.
Sabaton, 40 to 1.
I haven't listened to them, but I've seen the album artwork.
And you kind of can get an assumption of power metal. It all kind of sounds the same.
I thought it was Satyricon. That's what I thought it was. Never mind.
Have you ever heard of Satyricon?
I haven't heard of Satyricon.
Dude, they're pretty badass too. Black metal.
Okay.
You know what black metal is?
I know. Yes. That's
Satan.
Yeah. Norwegian kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Was the stuff you can. I think there's a movie quote and stuff you can cry to and also burn a church down to at the same time.
Is it?
Is it?
I thought it was more empowering. You could burn a church and pee on it and still feel good.
Yeah, then you'd be a firefighter too, and you're helping out. I mean, that's basically.
All I keep thinking about is that stupid episode of freaking South Park. Yeah, let's play firefighters.
I'll go pee on the fire. Yeah,
and end up burning the teacher.
Oh god, yeah, that didn't age well.
Beep once.
No, I'm just kidding. It all aged well.
It is, dude. That is, if you ever want to go back in history and learn about history the right way, go watch South Park, dude. Because not only was it current, it was so like, oh man, there was so much charismatic awesomeness to it. Like, oh man, every episode there was even morals and values. We were just like, oh my god, I learned something.
I know. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, and you learned something at the end of the day.
How do you feel about the newer episodes? Have you kept up with the newer stuff?
Not as much.
Member Berries.
Is pretty great. I mean, big fan of South Park. Gotta say, save the whales.
There you
honestly.
go. Old school.
But,
old school.
Old school. That's not that old school. Remember the Corn episodes and stuff back in the day? Did you ever watch the Corn Halloween?
That's old school.
That's pretty old school.
That's like season 3.
Season 3
or 4.
Yeah, back in the paper mache days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was kind of. I think there's a certain point where. It's kind of cool that they're doing like little mini series based on different characters in the show, because there's a certain point where it was like, oh, they had a whole story going on for a season, and they don't normally do that. It's non sequitur, or what do they call the like American Horror Story, anemone.
I thought it was episodic.
Episode. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. That's kind of cool how they went to ones that it was like a whole story in a season compared to just
seasonal story.
Seasonal, yeah, whatever. Seasonal.
Instead of,
Either way, they're both fun. Big fan though. Just watched basketball the other night.
Have you never seen it before?
No, I've seen it a bunch.
Oh, okay.
Tyler hadn't seen it. Shout out to Tyler.
So you're just like showing him all kinds of history. You're like, hey, bro, let me show you some other cool stuff.
I try showing him all the stuff I like, but he doesn't really like it. Most of it, Kind of likewise with his stuff.
You're like, I don't want to listen to Lil Yachty.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, the SoundCloud. No offense to SoundCloud out there, but
Listen to this SoundCloud rapper right now. This guy's dope. I know him. I went to high school with this guy.
honestly, I thought I was just
20,000 views.
I thought I was like above it. I'm like, oh, listen to English progressive music. I'm above it all. Right?
Dude, okay, I hate to say it though, but metal and hard rock is more technical and more well put together. It's orchestrated like an amazing orchestra, dude. Some of the stops, some of the changes. There are some of that in rap, there are some of that in country, there are some of that in the other musics, but by far, heavy metal is
they're holding the scepter
of music. Yes, of music wise, and you can tell by the way it dominates in the rest of the world. Unfortunately,
oh for sure. Like Japan, all these '80s bands are still huge over there, touring, selling records.
But here, it's just like
that Hakan band. I was just looking. They have like less than 100,000 likes on Facebook, which doesn't necessarily always mean something. But in my opinion, they're like the best modern progressive band, and they just like no one knows about them. I don't understand. I mean, I guess most of their stuff is concept albums, and it's kind of like you gotta like really pay attention to it. Some of it,
but even then, I'm pretty sure they have great like music wise, right?
Well, it's kind of like Rush, how they blend the progressive, like the different time signatures and the cool key changes, whatever, and then also just good hooks and stuff makes it like easier to listen to some of it.
Okay,
a little bit like yeah. Rush was complicated, but everyone knows some of the licks. Like it was just really memorable overall. New Hakan album out Friday. I'm trying to.
I know, it makes me sound like you're part of the band.
I know. I just like know what they did this stream thing, and they're just all British. It's kind of funny, talking all British about hey, quiz night.
It sounds like Dragonforce. Dragonforce is all British dudes.
Are they British?
Yeah.
Even that one guitarist.
Yeah, he's British.
He's British.
He's a British guy.
Okay.
Even though he's Asian, but he has a British accent.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's. I saw them when they were here last time.
Yeah,
Dragonforce.
I was there. We were probably at the end. I even took a picture with them. I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, yeah.
I was over in the bar, the seats.
We gotta be in front, dude.
I don't know. I've never been over there before.
If you are at the Sunshine, you have to be in front. Every concert I've ever been there, straight in front, touching their feet. When I saw Buckethead there, he actually came to the stage or came to the front, and we got to touch his guitar. So he let us do a solo. I don't know if you know, he has a kill switch on it. So he's just like, go ahead and do your own beat, and it's just like. I was like, oh my god! So, so being at that experience, that's what I love so much about the Sunshine, especially for certain bands. Like when I saw Trivium there, Trivium is actually a really big band, but they played at the Sunshine, so I actually got that close experience. Got to be like, yeah, man, I love you. I'm a fangirl. Awesome. But if they were playing in England or if they were playing somewhere overseas, dude, they're in a festival of over hundreds of thousands of people. You're lucky if you get to go in the front, dude. So that experience that we get to do here in America is pretty badass.
It is. I personally never at Sunshine. I've been at the front for like Real Big Fish. And sometimes,
what the?
Well, I mean, for a ton of other stuff too, but mostly.
Big.
But that was the one I was thinking of. Is Real Big Fish. I was right at the front, and then just as soon as they went on, like everyone was just like pushing towards the front. And I got like claustrophobic. I just had to dip out to the back.
And you could just imagine Arch Enemy, Slayer.
Oh god,
just the heavy bands like even Satyricon. Oh my god, those black metal guys there.
And my band, we played at lunch in high school, and like we had this one song and it was kind of short, and like right as soon as it was like there was like a wall of death that was forming in the cafeteria, and so we're all playing, but like as soon as they were about to go, the song finished, and they just kind of like everyone was like and they just walked off. So it was very, very disappointing. But actually, the closest I've seen like Teenage Bottle Rocket at Launchpad. Well, like I guess those Launchpad ones are pretty close.
Yeah.
But the closest I've probably ever been was at Isleta Amphitheater, surprisingly.
Second stage?
What?
Or at the Isleta Amphitheater?
Like literally at
the pit.
In the pit. I saw Brad Paisley a couple times.
I hate you.
Dude, I fucking love him so much.
Dude,
he's so good. He's the best country music.
Yeah, I'm actually a little jealous. I like that guitar player.
I've seen him twice in the pit. Both times you can literally just like lean on the stage because he doesn't have a barrier, and it'll tell you, touching his boot, his guitar is like right in front of you, just shredding.
Right, because
like,
they're not
incredible.
Because they're not heathens. They're not like, do I need to touch you right now?
Yeah, exactly.
People go crazy at those
Those
concerts.
metal dude, people jumping on stage. Yeah, you never seen one jump on stage. Like they brought like a little girl up to play Mario Kart while they did an instrumental song. That was like
Yes,
as crazy as a guy.
Backup guys, everybody just was nice pathway and everything.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I saw that one of the singers had a dip can in his pocket. I'm like, that might be dangerous later on down the road. Who knows?
You know about your health, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. That's the closest I've probably ever been to anything.
But that's a good
Islamic.
experience. Oh, that's a good experience.
Perfect.
I've never been to a country concert. Well, I technically did when I was younger. I actually used to work at the Isleta Amphitheater.
Oh, nice.
But it was called the Journal Pavilion at that time.
I still call it that sometimes. So that's what I'm used to it as.
And I was just a water boy. Or I fucking had to work in the kitchen and make a personal fucking Papa John's pizzas.
Yeah.
So every time lunch, like
$30
break,
pizza.
lunch or whatever, just go to the grass and see who's playing and stuff. Just check it out.
Yeah.
And it was everything. Like there was everybody there. Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, a bunch of country acts, a bunch of like rap artists and stuff.
That's awesome.
And then it was awesome.
That'd be badass. Speaking of Motley Crue,
The dirt.
You know about how they signed that thing saying they were going to kill themselves if they released new music or if they toured again?
No. Motley Crue.
Motley Crue. Why does no one remember this? I swear it's one of those things. They signed a death pact in like 2014 saying if they got back together or if they released new music, they're going to kill themselves. And then they plan to tour and release new music, and it's like no one's holding them accountable.
Like, where's this? Where's the document? Where's the lawyer? Where's Johnny Cochran when we need him?
It puts me in a tough situation because they're a great band, and I love them. But it's like, where do we hold these people accountable? You know, they're trying to put an end to this whole reunion after reunion tour, farewell after farewell. Now all of a sudden, oh, this is serious this time. We're gonna die if we get back together. And then now they released a Netflix movie, and now all of a sudden, oh, it's fine. That was in the clause. There's a Netflix clause in there, so we just didn't share it publicly. Our fingers were crossed when we signed it, so it's fine.
We got away with that. We didn't have to worry about it.
I mean, think about this. If Donald Trump had said that, do you think people would try to hold him accountable?
What did you just say?
If Donald Trump was
know.
like, okay.
Well, obviously, yeah, right away. Yeah.
And so it's like, well, so what? Just because they release a Netflix movie is just fine? They just get to do whatever they want?
They can just play around like they want.
They're just.
Well, the hype is real again. That's why.
That's true. I mean, they're a great band. I don't know.
And
I
then
love them personally.
And then did you see the transformation of Vince Neil?
I seen him pretty low. Not in the weight region. You know, it takes one to know one. But
You haven't seen the new, like, the bodybuilding session and everything he's in right now?
oh no, is he getting back? I thought that was one of the things that they were one of the stipulations for getting back together was that he had to get back in shape or something.
I don't maybe.
Something like that. You don't keep up with the current Motley Crue news.
No, why did it go
Crue
to
Fest?
You're like, I follow this guy. I'm on their newsletter.
Motley Crue and whatever that other band I was talking about earlier was. Vince Neil. There you go.
He's built like he's super ripped right now.
Oh dang.
Where is he at?
Yeah. I met Carrot Top in real life, and he's jacked.
But so you met him in the transformation stage.
Carrot Top?
Yeah, because have you ever seen old stand up of Carrot Top before he looked like the way he looked?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've seen clips of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he just looks like that's just weird. Like, but then no, that's not him. Where
It's definitely a deep fake.
Where was there was a picture of him really built? I was just like, what the fuck? And it was like a big news thing or whatever.
Vince Neil.
But yeah, this is what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
see?
It's like Precious Plum's mom, or
Dude.
I mean, Honey Boo Boo's mom.
It literally looks like fucking Ace Frehley without glasses. If you follow
With makeup.
yeah, without makeup either.
Did you see Kiss when they were here last?
I didn't.
I saw them.
They've been here so many times though.
Really? That's the only time I've seen them.
They've even been at that stupid restaurant.
Yeah,
They're like,
no.
hey, come fucking waste your money at my restaurant.
And now the restaurant's gone. That's what they get for being greedy.
Big Bad Don. Yeah, he was actually talking a little bit when we were ranting.
Oh,
We were
okay.
He said to look up a band, Crowbots. Right. I'm actually a musician myself. I toured with Seven Dust, and Shinedown, and what was it? Tantric. Look up Low Life by Crowbot. That's not you though, right? You're not in Crowbot.
Is this a self-promotion?
I don't know. They look like a pretty big band though. The Crowbot looks pretty big. They have
like Flowbots. Remember? I can ride my bike with no handlebar. Crowbot. Different.
So there's like a super group with Max Cavaletta and what's the guy's name from the Foo Fighters?
Taylor Hawkins.
Dave Grohl.
They
did a super group called Probot as well.
Probot. So there's Crowbot.
Yeah.
And the Flowbots.
And the Flowbots too. There's a 3-piece band, right? Crowbots is a 3-piece band, right? Big Bad Don. If you were one of these people, who are you? Let's guess.
Was it Big Bad Don?
Big Bad Don.
Well, the guy in the back's the biggest.
Wait, there's 4 of them now? God damn it. No, see, there is only 3.
Oh.
See.
Oh.
This isn't your band, right? I don't want
Well, these guys look pretty radical.
They look like stoner rock.
Yeah,
Am I right?
Kind of like the
right?
Rival Sons type. You know about Rival Sons? They're dope.
I don't.
Newer rock band. Saw them with Black Sabbath.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're badass. Like revival, like Zeppelin era revival kind of stuff, old rock, bluesy stuff. Crowbot though, huh?
That was cool. Shout out to Crowbot. I can't listen to anything because then I'll just get copyrighted. Mm-hmm. But thanks you. I'll check it out.
Send us the tabs in the chat.
Yeah,
and we'll learn it.
Yeah, we'll learn the song, and then we could just cover it so it doesn't have to be copyrighted on here.
Oh man! So you got Grease. I saw Grease, the vinyl.
Yeah.
The original soundtrack. I have that as well.
Really?
Yeah, I actually do have.
And it's right next to Kiss Dynasty because doesn't that just really tell you the kind of person I am?
Kiss and Grease
together.
Because they kiss in Grease. And they have grease on their face and kiss.
No, there's like demons and love and all kinds of this.
In Grease?
It's a complex love story. This has nothing to do with their hair. Wow. Thanks for the like.
Oh, jeez.
Appreciate that. You guys are awesome.
That kind of scared me for a second.
Yeah, if you put cool, like, or fun, cool little wing comes up.
Oh, there you go. Fun. Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiss. Hey, when I saw them, thank you.
That's going to take like a good 2 seconds.
Let it ride out.
Dude, you guys are so much. I'm telling you, live studio audience sometimes.
Really,
you guys are awesome.
This room looks tiny, but let me tell you,
it's got an ass on it.
About a quarter mile that way. It just keeps going.
It's a warehouse right next to Los Alamos National Labs in the bunker.
Sorry, I don't know. We just got off the Kiss, but when I saw Kiss, I was really upset because.
They weren't them. They're probably some dudes dressed up like them, and then they're like, "Hey, we're Kiss."
Well, it's half a Kiss.
I hate it. That's not Kiss anymore.
Yeah, it's the greedy half a Kiss.
That's Kiss. What we see now is a fucking brand.
Yeah, it's like smooch.
Let's just dress up, dude. Let's dress up as them, and we can literally make some money. That's the brand.
Start a Kiss. I don't really look like any of them. Though is the problem. Oh, but you need makeup. Yeah,
that's all you need. Yeah,
that's true.
Especially like I don't know.
Yeah, I could get on drums.
Well, what you like the cat?
Well, is it okay if we go whiteface nowadays?
Yeah, why not?
Is that appropriate? Can we go whiteface?
Yeah, I think you can't go the opposite shade. Yeah, I think you can go transparent colors.
Transparent.
Yeah.
Translucent face.
Yeah, there you go. Remember? Have you seen The Boys?
The Boys?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that? It's an Amazon original. It's actually a really good series.
Is it like an emotional thrill ride?
Oh hell no, it's not. You've never seen it if you're thinking about this. You're probably thinking it's like, oh, this seems like is it like
Stand By Me or something? I don't know.
13 Reasons Why or something?
The Boys, like, oh my gosh,
bunch of dudes with problems in a summer camp.
Yeah, that's kind of what I pictured.
What The Boys is a superhero movie.
Okay.
But it's based off a comic book.
Oh.
But it's actually about corrupt superheroes.
Ooh.
So it's really good. You should
I like
watch
that.
season 1. It's out right now on Amazon Prime. I'm not fucking trying to promote that.
I just started watching some stuff on Amazon Prime.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Dope.
Actually, my mom does, and I use hers.
Dude, I recently got it too. What's
out to my
going
mom.
on with the world? We don't need to go out anymore. We'll just order everything.
It's fine. That's what I was thinking, man. Just all of a sudden, when did Disney Plus get released?
Oh, that's been out for like 6-7 months. It's been out for a while.
But like, pretty closely to the coronavirus.
A little bit before.
A little bit before.
Yeah, because I remember people doing Mandalorian jokes and shit like that at
Okay,
open mic.
that's true.
So it was out a little.
That's right. No, it was a little bit. Okay, never mind.
Why?
I was like, they're planning something. Just all this great content at your fingertips. I was like, something's gonna happen.
All right, we're into it.
And something did happen. I wasn't thinking about going down that road.
We're into it. Here it is.
Jeez. I haven't finished my Kiss story.
I thought you were gonna tell me why your mom canceled your birthday. I don't even know why.
I don't know. Well, I did. That's because I peed in that guy's Coke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because my mom was dating one of her girlfriends had a son that was my age.
Oh, okay.
And he was kind of
a douche.
I picked on him as a kid, and I feel bad about it now.
Oh, because you're the jockey guy,
Well,
right?
I was at the time. I got bullied, and so I bullied. But now, I've broken the abuse, the cyclical process of
I see the
abuse.
lovableness in you.
I try, man.
Yeah,
I
so
try.
humble now.
Try.
You appreciate you.
I mean, I'm the best at being humble. I'm honestly like number one at humbleness. Like fucking no one is even near me.
You're like,
when it
don't
comes to
kill
being
that
humble."
bug.
It's a life. Reminds me of, okay, but Kiss. Okay, wait. So yeah, Pete and the guy's Coke, but then also Kiss.
Okay.
I was upset because you know how Paul Stanley has that thing where he rides on the.
Oh, that was zip line.
Yeah. I was like so excited when they play Love Gun, and I got really drunk at this concert. And
How
so,
old are you?
This was like a year ago.
Oh, okay, it definitely was not Kiss then.
No, I kissed that. Well, it was half of Kiss, like I was saying.
You can do it. Okay, so he did. Did he do it?
Well, yeah, but so that was like the part I was most excited for, and I was kind of thinking, I was like, oh, it's probably about to come up, and then all of a sudden, like my stomach just drops, and so I just run up the lawn. I'm like tripping over people, and I finally get to the top of the lawn, and there's this giant line for the bathroom. And I just like collapsed to my knees and like puke on the ground. It was terrible.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was so bad. And then it's like I was in the bathroom waiting for the whole Love Gun song. It was like, Love Gun. So I was sitting there like cleaning up.
You hear all the gunshots? No.
That's what I think about now when I think about Kiss.
It's puking
Puking in the grass.
with that song.
And I never got to see. I didn't get to see the thing.
That was it.
Yeah, I was so upset.
Oh man.
Okay, so now.
Good thing there's YouTube though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean I've seen it before, but it's not live. Never will again.
It's not worth it.
Unless that was just a fake farewell tour, and it's not like we haven't seen that before.
Yeah, 2000 was the only farewell tour. After that, they were all fake.
Yeah.
We're just hoping it was Kiss. I'm still on a fixation. It's not. Yeah. That's a conspiracy I want to figure out.
It was definitely half of Kiss, like at least the greedy half, like I was saying, right?
No.
You don't think so? You don't think it was any of Kiss?
Fuck no.
Fuck, I don't know.
It's getting that bad.
You can kind of tell that they're pretty arrogant. I don't know, on stage. They're just like, we're here, aren't we? Like, show us your hands,
Dude, that's years of psychological training. They have 5 Gene Simmons ready to go.
That's true.
With straight brainwashing, like, I'm cocky and I'm dumb.
Oh my god, it's a secret CIA operative. KISS. It's an acronym.
Dude, right? I can't think of anything for KISS.
Well,
right
it's the whole keep it simple, stupid. That's what it's supposed to mean.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Someone told me that in high school, so I started believing it.
I hate that.
I don't know. I doubt that's what it means.
I recently heard GLAM actually stands for Gay LA Metal. I was like, what is wrong with you?
It was like glamour rock,
Yeah. But like Dave, supposedly Dave Mustaine said that. Maybe he did say it in the interview or something, but it's like, GLAM is just gay LA metal.
GLAM is LA metal.
That's all it is. Is that your metal voice?
That was my Dave Mustaine.
Oh, no, that was horrible.
Was that not good?
No.
Take a mortal man. No. Put him in control.
You make him sound like he sings when he talks.
Is that he doesn't just talk like that?
No.
Let me back in the band. Get Metallica, classic. That's an old joke.
That sounds more like James Hetfield.
Yeah. Nah, it's a Kevin Kennedy impression.
No, man.
At this point, he's more famous than James Hetfield for that voice now.
Or his Creed impression.
Creed,
right? Where he's all like when he changes the lyrics of a song.
Oh god.
But he does I can't remember.
Oh, I thought you meant like Apollo Creed.
Oh no.
So I think you're thinking about Rocky.
No, no. There's so many Creeds out there.
Yeah, there's a lot. Apollo Creed. Creed
the band.
That's about it.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
The Creed of the Brotherhood.
Creedence Clearwater Revival. Damn. Dude,
See?
this shit runs deep.
That's a good one.
Run through the jungle. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
You're a good music entrepreneur.
I try, thought I was good at music for a while. I'm just a lot better at listening to it now. I found out.
Well, that's good.
Great at that.
That's
I can do
dope.
that all day, man. In terms of creativity, I had all these great chances to learn about music theory in school, and I was like, I'm gonna be a drummer. I don't need to know about music theory. And I was totally bitten me in the ass because I could have applied all that shit I learned to like anything now, and now I have no idea. Now I just know like The Simpsons intro on the piano. That's about it.
That's it. And then now I feel too when we get older, it's just so much harder. I'm just like, fuck, I should have done it when I was smaller. Because now it's more. I don't want to say it's forced, but I do kind of like force myself to practice. I'm gonna make sure to practice at least an hour a day. I got to. I have to. Because it's. I mean,
you don't have as much of the neuroplasticity. Look it up.
it's a word
anymore. Harder when you get old to learn stuff.
See, we won't need any of that when we have microchips in our brain.
It's coming soon, from what it seems like. Elon Musk.
Neuralink. Oh,
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have a sponsor, Reed?
No. Well, recently I actually tried to invest in the Tesla stock.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you texted me Tesla something?
Yeah.
Tesla
sexy
boy.
Tesla.
Sexy Tesla.
And not only that, they recently released some exclusive shorts, booty shorts.
Tesla released booty shorts.
Yeah, they were sold out that first day.
Wow.
Released quick, sold out. All it said was Tesla in the back or sexy in the back. I can't remember. Something pretty provocative, and I actually liked it.
Tesla shorts.
Not only that,
what do they do? Is it just
they're just
a special material? Is it polyester? Is it poly cotton blend?
Space material.
Space. Oof. It's all those missions to space.
I wanted them so bad. You know how much they are now? Over $300. But those were the Tesla shorts.
Short, thick profits.
So when they posted on the website, they were actually on sale. Well, not on sale, but they were posted for $69.20.
How is that real?
Because it is.
420 cents, so it'd be like $73.20.
420. Well, I think they
and 420 cents, right?
Yeah.
So $4.20.
Yeah, but it was just 442.
Oh, 42 cents.
And imagine the zero.
Oh, okay.
Jeez,
Well, I don't know.
one of those guys.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
What happened to being humble?
I'm telling you, there's no one as fucking humble as me out there, man.
You're like, I would never kill anything.
I'll out humble anyone.
Yeah, but so after they sold out, now people are just reselling them and just fucking. Yep. This is one of the reasons I feel why the Tesla stock went up as well too, because it's just like one of those marketing genius ideas.
Shorts.
A bunch of millennials are like, "This is cool. I need this right now."
Is he just doing all this for the publicity? You think? He's just like, I have all these shorts. Oh.
I didn't lie, dude. You made it seem like I lied.
Well, no, I mean, I just thought you were,
being ironically cool.
Well, is that a dot or is that a comma?
It's not. There's nothing there, dude. There's not. It's 420.
420. Those. I mean, they look okay.
Dang.
It looks like Halo letters.
I would literally wear these to open mic every night if I had these. I tried. I really tried to get them. But they were
$70 though for shorts.
You wouldn't pay that. What's the most expensive clothing that you've ever paid for?
Probably it's got to be a jacket, like $100. No, shoes. At one point, I probably spent like back in the day when thought I was good at sports. I probably spent like $160 on a pair of shoes.
Wow. So like cleats or something. Or just
No,
like...
well, like the Air Maxes, and then I guess I was like too heavy for them, and I just popped the bubbles.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
this is definitely
There's
a waste of money.
There's no way I'm getting a no lift with these.
Yeah, I had to switch to had those zigzag shoes for a while, huh? Those were what's up, Reebok. Shout out to Reebok.
Oh, was it Reebok?
Are they still around anymore?
They are.
Reebok.
They are.
Yeah, they went from doing all the NFL gear to just what do they even do?
I think they have a sponsorship with the UFC. I think I see a lot of their stuff on the UFC as well.
Yeah, don't see them anymore at the UFC store in the mall. Or wait, there what? Do you remember that UFC store?
I don't.
It's like a tap out store. I guess right.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's
Especially
close.
here, you would think, right? We got like 3 gyms, people always training all the time.
If you think, I don't know. Even the singer Tool, Maynard, right?
Yeah.
When he was here with A Perfect Circle, his other band, I guess he trains at Jackson's Wink,
Yeah.
or something. There's a point in the middle of his song that like kind of broke down. He's like, I was talking to Jackson about how I can stay in shape like while I'm on the road, and so then he just like brings out these shake weights. He like does the whole song while he's doing shake weights on stage. It's truly a sight to behold.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's like one of those minds that are just like, I wonder what really goes on in there.
I don't know if we want to know.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Yeah.
We try to find out, but
You see those album arts and just those lyrics,
it's
and
Alex Gray.
that's it. That's all him.
Well, the artwork.
All the artwork.
Yeah.
You don't think he's like brainwashed or kind of like, listen to me.
He's definitely brainwashed.
I'm Maynard. I know everything.
He's got one of those things about him. Everyone just assumes he knows everything because I mean he might. You know, we haven't truly unlocked all the secrets behind Maynard's knowledge.
We haven't
past.
locked any secrets at all. Like have you ever seen the documentary The Secret?
The Secret?
Yeah.
Was it about like a summer camp?
No. Why does everything involve us something like
I
the
never got to
boys?
go.
You're like the boys. What is that? Like some kind of like
It's like coming of age.
some kind of like thing. What the fuck was I talking about?
I don't know. I'm all over the place.
Oh,
right
man.
now. Keep bringing it off subject. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's fine. Thank you guys for
bad.
joining. You guys are awesome. We're just here hanging out, having some random thoughts.
Is that one guy in the band still here?
No, he just said cool, man.
Oh.
I think he left.
Oh.
Everyone's gone.
Was he really upset about
We
the comments about his band?
it wasn't even his band. I don't even know if it was his band.
Maybe he just really likes him.
Crowbot.
Crowbot. We have to remember that when we rewatch this.
Crowbot. Sounds like they look cool. Again, their letters seem like all cool.
Like it has a lot of artistic integrity behind the meaning or behind the letters.
See, there's another thing. I can't really think of a lot of rap albums and stuff that have concept art or concept albums. Can't think of it. And then you know, it's crazy. You probably can ask Kanye West this, and you just be like, my whole life is concept.
Yeah, it's all concept, man.
My whole life's a concept.
Government's concept album.
So yeah, I see. That's again the intricacy of metal music.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I always make these broad statements about rap to Tyler and stuff because I don't know. I just assume, but he always shows me a lot of stuff that's like pretty out there. It's new, and it's like it's not like prog rap by any means, but it's definitely people still are. You know, they care about like the message in the song, like some cool beats and stuff. It's not all just the SoundCloud rappers and stuff. I couldn't name any of the ones that are that I'm talking
influential.
about. But I've just heard like every now and then I'll hear people play some song. I'm like, who is this? And some new guy, I've heard of, but I'm just like, okay, it's actually not too bad.
Catchy, I get it.
In terms of concept, yeah, I don't know. Big fan of concept albums though,
Yeah.
personally.
I could tell. I mean, I remember last time we talked, you were kind of the progressive metal fan, the progressive side. I saw you with the Notepad shirt, so I was like, oh, great.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I thought you said notepad shirt. Notepad shirt.
That would have been a cool little thing. It says everything that you're ready to talk about.
Yeah, I was talking about NASA.
Let's do this. But yeah, again, the concept and progression, progressive metal is a good.
Yeah, you need to check out Hakan.
Hakan,
man. I'm mainlining Hakan. I was supposed to see him like right as soon as all this shit popped off.
They're coming here?
No, they're going to Denver. I was gonna miss work. I was supposed to work in Denver for an event the same night as that concert that I had tickets to.
Interesting.
And I was like, I'm not going to work. I'm just gonna go to that concert. And then they're like, no, you're gonna work. And there's this big old thing. And then on that day, I ended up just closing down the Uptown Lobo store, and like everything just shut down.
Oh.
Yeah, so like there was nothing going on.
It's just a domino effect.
So different than what I thought was going to be happening. I was like, for months, I'm going to see Hakan. It's going to be great. One of my favorite bands, and then all of a sudden, the whole world shuts down.
Again.
No one gets to experience anything
Again,
sadly.
Again.
Also,
yeah. we were kind of, hey, maybe things are getting, but okay. So I saw this post, Facebook, obviously fake news, but it said
Probably.
some of the COVID tests were faked, that they weren't actual results of what was supposed to be said. So people are getting, like, fake news. People are getting these results that are not real or not.
Huh?
How do we take this into account as Americans, as citizens, as I don't know. See, again, I don't want to be unskeptical. I don't want to be like, oh, the government's out to get us. They're totally trying to kill us.
I saw that whole tinfoil hat collection you got back there, man. Don't be
scary.
lying. Okay?
It's scary, dude. I don't know what a bug out bag is, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
I need to get one of those.
Yeah, you should.
I should.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything's I'm moving in a week.
If you don't have alien urine in it, then it's not worth it.
So just everything is basically a bug out bag for just different parts of my house.
Oh, okay.
I think about it.
You're like, I'm ready to leave. Fuck. Bomb. Toilet. Out of here.
Yeah.
My whole toilet's a bug out bag.
Rip the sink out of the wall. Tui Cox.
It's one. Yeah. That was a good movie.
I just showed that to a friend the other night too.
Tyler?
Yeah, him also. He's seen it before though.
Okay.
He got me all into Judd Apatow.
Oh, okay.
He's great.
He's a funny guy.
Ha-
Bumping mics. You've seen that?
Was that Judd Apatow?
Yeah. He works with Jeff Ross. They do this comedy special thing where they literally go out on stage, free balling everything
No,
they
that's
say.
Dave Attell.
Dave Attell. Okay,
Dave
yeah.
Attell's awesome.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Skanks
Wow.
for the Memories.
I'm sorry.
Everyone go listen to Skanks for the Memories. It's a great comedy album.
I just
by Dave
ruined
Attell.
everything,
It's
dude.
fine.
I hate you.
Who was I talking about?
Russell Peters? I don't know.
Oh, damn.
These conversations are going everywhere.
I don't know. It
guys.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whoever it was, something happened. I don't know. I heard comedians are moving to Texas.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well,
big
Tesla.
ones.
Again, I've been following the news because I feel like I own a little bit of Tesla stock, so I got to follow all the latest news in Tesla.
Don't know if you need to drop out, buy or sell.
Yeah.
You know.
And anyways, Tesla is opening up a factory in Texas as well.
Oh, that's right.
'Cause
Around
they're-
Austin area, kind of.
Because they're just like, where can we open up somewhere that's going to allow us to? Come on down here. And they're taking them full force. I also saw that China is actually going to use the Tesla cars as tax exemptions for their citizens. So if you have a Tesla car and you drive one, you're actually going to get tax exemption in China. So these are all big news that are happening. What did I say?
Tyler.
Tesla is just boom. Like they're literally going to take over the automotive industry. Like I'm surprised. I'm just like, holy fuck.
I don't think it's as mainstream as it should be, because I feel like there's a lot of big people behind these car companies that are kind of freaking out right now. They're like, I don't know what to do. You know, whoever's pulling the strings behind the scenes probably doesn't want Tesla to succeed. I don't know. Because they made that flamethrower and stuff. You know, they're a bunch of wild cards over at Tesla.
It's a different company.
What?
So,
the Boring Company. That's
yeah.
right. Damn it.
Yeah. See, you
Pulling
can't.
it on hell over here,
It's
forgetting
okay.
all my facts.
That's why we're here to help each other, man. But that's a good indication, knowing that he's a smart man.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the Boring Company is also doing the whole tunnel system under LA, under California. I'm not too sure exactly where it's at, but dude, the thing is gonna be like a shell of like a snake. So when an earthquake happens or whatever, it just goes with it. So it's not even gonna ruin nothing. Oh, that's genius. JB, thank you very much. He said, nice setup. I appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.
Set up for like your talking point, or
Yeah.
you mean just set up for overall?
Both.
Can you talk closer to this?
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go, man. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you get into
Let's get so
this.
in the moment, you know.
We're getting ready. We're good. We're getting deep.
But
Cybertruck.
says, oh yeah, Austin. Austin's nice. You ever been to Austin?
I've never been. I've never left this place.
Really?
I'm so sad.
I thought you were lived in like. Oh, that was Taos.
Yeah.
I was thinking Idaho.
I lived in Los Lunas. I went to Denver for Denver Comic Con for like 3 days. That was okay.
Denver Comic Con.
That was big.
Smell a bunch of armpits out there, from what I hear.
The marijuana.
Marijuana, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Denver one especially. Comic Con.
When I was younger, when I was a little baby, I went to Mexico.
Oh,
I saw those pictures of me on the beach, naked.
Oh, naked and afraid.
Yeah, it's like a little kid, yeah.
So not afraid yet.
I want to post those, but then they'll just be like, "You're weird."
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, look at my time in Mexico. You're naked. Why are you posting this? It's innocent, you bastard.
Depends on how old you were. If you're like 2,
I think I was 5.
That might be a little too much. I don't know.
Weird.
It's like, there was a time I was at Schlitterbahn. You know about Schlitterbahn in Texas? It's a water park, and I was on one of those wave rides on the knee boards.
Oh God!
And I fell off, and the wave took my swim trunks off.
Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
Now?
Yeah, because I've heard some horrific things about those waves.
So,
They're dangerous.
well, yeah, like fall down, takes my swim trunks off, flings them across the thing. So now I'm naked in front of a whole water park full of people. I'm like probably 9 or 10, probably. I don't know. So yeah, I got to run naked in Texas, but it was Texas, so it was fine,
Because I got on one of those weird YouTube binges, and I just looked up water park accidents, and the most horrific ones are from the wave pools.
Really?
Yeah.
With the wave pool or the wave machine?
Okay, so you know how people just get into like a big general pool and they start generating waves for them?
Dude.
Those like that? Dude, that's intense.
You can get messed up.
I guess somebody's just playing around with the lever or something. Like, what's generating these giant tidal waves?
There's probably a machine for it.
It's like
the technology's out there. Wave generating devices.
That's so fucked up. It's like it knows how much capacity of people are in there. They're like, there is now 50% capacity. Big a wave. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
Is it always the same waves?
No.
We don't have the beach here anymore, so
I know.
I don't remember.
That's tragic.
Because they had a wave pool, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember. The Black Hole, Silver Bullet.
Hole.
Was that the other one?
The Lazy
Something
River. I remember that.
Going to the beach. Now we just got Tingley Beach. Equally exciting.
And remember there was that stupid thing too, the Radisson Hotel or whatever. That's like, hey, indoor water park, but you have to be at my hotel.
Is that, or there's something else now? Do they still have the water park?
I think it's the Cascada, but it has so many names, dude. Let's just buy it out right now.
We probably could,
Right.
honestly.
Right?
I'm not making those unemployment checks anymore, so I probably
damn.
can't buy it.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm a different man now.
Yeah, see, that would have been a good down payment. 1 month, boom, we're good to go.
Yeah, just-
They have a struggling economy as well.
No one wants water park hotels anymore.
So, speaking of closing down shit,
Yeah.
how do you feel that when the comedy scene ramps up again, what is it going to be like? Like, I don't know. I'm really ambitious, and I want to find my own location.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do an open mic. I want to so bad.
Dude, I will support the hell out of it, man.
But what if it's like all the way on Tramway?
You're on your own. No, I'll go. I'm a tramway. Do you have a spot on Tramway you're thinking of?
There's actually a new brewery up there, so I'm pretty sure I'd just be like, "Hey, COVID, come on, guys, we need to get as much people as we can." And the thing I feel people don't do correctly is promote. Mm-hmm. They're not doing it correctly.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways.
Dude, why the fuck? Okay, shout out to Loy Lee. I learned a lot from him, and I can't wait to start taking what I learned back when it starts opening up again. But
He's smart, man.
Why aren't people paying for small promotions on Facebook, dude? A $10 promotion will get you at least 10 to 12,000 people to see it.
Mm-hmm. I know. I told Kevin about it. I was almost just going to do it myself at one point. I was like, dude, just do it. It's fine. People see it. I'm like, come on, Kevin. It's all right. We'll get back into it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that's
Damn. Okay, that'd be dope, dude.
it's an idea.
You have
It's
a
an
day?
idea. And then, okay, so these are more implications of what I want to do. I want to do an open mic weekly.
Okay. What day of the week? Ideally.
It has to be during one of the slow weeks of when they don't have it, so it's probably going to be a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect days.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
What I want to do is actually make this open mic where it is actually live on YouTube or Twitch.
Oh.
And what it's going to be is actually, you're not going to be really saying your comedy. you're going to be kind of going off of the cards of humanity.
Oh.
So you'll pick a card, and then you have a couple minutes to rant off of that card. So you can't really get mad at putting out your material online because some people are like, oh, I don't want to put my material out online. Okay, we're not going to do your comedy. We'll do this idea of comedy that you can still come up with ideas and stuff too. Because if you're up, okay, the thing that I really think is amazing is riffing up there. And sometimes you're dying and you just like, fuck, I'm going to say whatever. And sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes even a random gesture. With that idea that the card gives you, I'm pretty sure it opens up a wide variety of ideas you can probably go off of, depending on what you get. Maybe you get something with only 2 words. You're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, there's some awful ones in there, I feel like, that might not lead to the best suggestion. Well, if it's too raunchy, I feel like you just be like, next card. I don't know.
No.
That's a slippery slope. You have to go with what you get?
Okay. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, this is still in the works.
That's still in the works. I like it, though.
Isn't
It's
an idea?
new. I mean, you're basically just taking something that's already there and adding something to it, which is awesome.
And it brings 2 elements.
Which is like everything, like hot ones. You know, hot talk shows and hot wings were already there. You just put them together.
Yeah.
You know?
And it brings 2 elements to it as well. Not only will it try to build the crowd up online, it'll build the crowd up online, incentivizing people to be the crowd that is online.
So no one will want to come see us in person. It'll just be online.
No. Where did you get that from?
You're like, it'll incentivize people to just be online.
No, it'll incentivize people to want to be in the crowd so that they're online. So that they're like, oh, there was only I want to be that crazy person that he picks on, or I want to be the person that he maybe I can be the heckler or something, or
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I'm not giving him this opportunity to do this stuff, but you get what I'm saying. It's like,
yeah.
So maybe it
it
starts off with a few people that are there, and then it just turns into like, hey, there's a bunch of other people there. Maybe we should go there too. Maybe we'll be seen on the TV. Just some random bullshit like that. That's my idea. It's an idea out there.
Tuesdays.
It doesn't have to be that day.
Or Wednesdays.
I know. A suitable day that the brewery,
whatever, you know.
the brewery can do it. I feel like I have, even if the brewery can't provide the equipment, I feel like I can provide the equipment myself. So I feel like I can do it.
Okay.
But I just got to see what happens with this whole end of the world scenario.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of figuring out. At first, I'm like, oh, it's all these things, but it's really just like someone owns a building, and then you just got to be really nice with them, and then they let you tell dick jokes in their microphone.
I think so,
or
too.
something, you know, a lot of the time.
And I'm pretty sure there'll be established things after a while. Depend on who it is, what it is. I mean, there's people out there that know pretty much the basis of comedy. Like, they know, damn, I probably will hear some dumb stuff. I probably will hear the funniest stuff ever. And there's other people that don't know the idea, but they think they do. And when it actually is presented, then they're just like, get out of my bar. You're banned.
Yeah. And they think it's...
What'd you say, Troy?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. That should go well with this Michael Jordan mustache that he just had. Shout out to Troy.
Troy, you're a beast. So, yeah, that's just a little thing.
Damn, I'm excited.
Ideas.
What if this is never over? Well, I guess it'll be over. Or just mask comedy, telling jokes with a mask on.
I think we can do that. I think that's not that bad.
We're gonna have to have really good jokes because we won't be able to. We can't rely on facial expressions. The mask, you know.
Okay, not the
it's just like really raised eyebrows. Like
Right.
whoa, something wacky happened.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to drop in mask. I think I think a good joke is actually wearing a mask on top of another mask on top of another mask.
Oh,
yeah, just to be like, all right, guys, I want to let you guys know something. I don't agree with this mask. I like this one better. Just something dumb like that.
This one either. Not mask. Classic. Classic maneuver.
Just trying to get them all out there.
So much going on. So just racial injustice.
Oh,
police
man.
brutality and police accountability. Everyone's like, "Oh, police should probably be held accountable if they like kill people and you know do stupid shit." And they're like, "Let's change the football teams and let's."
Everything.
It's
right?
like no. Let's. I mean, sure, also that, but you're not getting the point. Like, no.
Take down Washington statues. Like what?
Like,
It's bad. It's bad out there.
I don't know. It's so hard. Like, how do we know what he? I mean, maybe I'm just an idiot and I don't know exactly. I was like, how do we know what they were doing back then? I mean, well, I think we know pretty good for a lot of stuff what they were doing back then. But.
So I recently have to listen to it again. I was listening to it at work, but I was the Joe Rogan Experience with the new Ben. It was actually had Ben Shapiro on it.
Shapiro?
Yeah, and he was talking about something about a date where they actually credit where America's actually when the first time slaves were brought here, and I was just like, that's actually when America was made, not 1776.
Jeez.
16 something. I can't remember the date. I seemed like a douche, but. So yeah,
something.
so that kind of predates that kind of hardship and brutality and all that stuff too. And look at where we're at in the sense too. Like, I mean, I know you're a white guy, a tall, big white guy, but in the wrong scenario, in the wrong context, you could get picked on. You could.
It happens.
Right. A cop can make you feel. Like you did not in a racial way, but in a power sense way. Like, you know, maybe you are being respectful and stuff. It's just like, what'd you say, boy?
Oh yeah, no, that's
I'm skinnier than you are, but I'm still hit you with this not stick. I don't know, something like that.
I'm terrified of cops. I've never.
Who isn't?
I've never like. There's never been a point where I'm like, oh great cops. Like ever since I was a kid, my mom was always like, be respect. Just when they're around, just be cool. Like, and it was never like they're gonna protect you. It's like. No, they could like put you in a cage, so be cool around them. Like and it's just so sad, man. So I've always been like,
it's so sad growing up and being your first implication of Cops was the TV show Cops. You're just like, damn it.
No, well, like my house got robbed.
Okay.
While I was at school, came back, like all shit was gone. And it's, most of the time, robberies, stuff like that, they're basically just a middleman in between you and the insurance companies. I feel for a lot of it, it's like there has to be a police report filed so that the insurance will take it seriously, because you can't just claim that, oh my god, I lost $10,000 worth of stuff, and the insurance, okay, well here's $10,000.
Yeah.
So but that's like all it is. Every time I've had to call them for something, it's usually just because like I have to report it for my work or for whatever. Like how I had to fucking right when I get back to work after all this. Some dude comes in, pulls a gun on me in the store. I don't know if I was telling you about that, which is terrible. I don't know where I was going with that. There's something about a gun. I don't know. I just got PTSD. I'm just kidding. No,
dude, I'm good.
No. Oh yeah, because I had to call the cop. Well, so there's this bike cop. It's always patrolling around or whatever. He's like, call me if you ever need anything, bro. I got your back. I'm like, sweet. So like I'm texting him. I'm like, hey, this guy's like got a gun, and he's like taking stuff from the store, and so the like.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm serious.
I know. Okay, so was this all happening at the same time?
So he
the guy comes in with a gun.
Okay, so he came in the day before.
I'm gonna start stealing that shirt.
No, okay, so
I'm so
I kind of got ahead of myself.
Okay,
so he comes in the day before.
Okay.
And like kind of plays it cool. I was chatting up with him. I was like, "What do you do for work?"
The same guy.
Well, and then another guy comes in, and then that guy grabs some shit and runs out. Everyone has to wear a mask nowadays.
Okay.
So he's wearing a bandana, which I wear too. I wear bandanas because I like to pretend I'm a cowboy.
Yeah.
And
not an actual mask.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's double layered.
Do you even wash it?
Of course, I got like 6 of them. Wait, you can't wear bandanas? It's got like the whole down thing to it, It's got lots of protection. It's like a couple layers for sure. Anyways, guy comes back. Safe. Whatever. Guy comes back the next day, wearing the mask. I'm like, he looks real familiar. Goes to the exact same spot the day before. I was like, hey, what do you do? He says the same thing. I was like, it's so crazy. That was the guy from yesterday. He ended up stealing stuff. That stole some stuff. He the same answers. And then he pulls out his gun. He's like R. Kelly and Trapped in the Closet. He's like, I pulled out my gun. Have you ever seen Trapped in the Closet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so pulls out his Beretta, whatever. It wasn't a Beretta.
I saw the South Park rendition.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
So, okay.
Pulls out his gun.
Wait. So, you ask him the question, And then he pulls out his gun,
Yes.
but he doesn't say, I pulled out my gun.
No, yeah, sadly, he was like, pull out my gun.
But
No,
he
just-
pulls it out.
He's like, I have a gun.
That's what he says?
He was not like, he's like, bro, I got a gun. I'm like, I'll fuck you up, bro. And like, kind of what, like saying some shit. He's like, I'll fucking, like, don't do anything. I'll fuck you up and all this. I was like, all right. So I was just standing there. It's like, fucking, he's like, got the shit. And he's like walking around the store, like grabbing some stuff. And so like, had my phone and I was texting the officer. I'm like, hey, there's a guy in the store, like, he's robbing me, taking some shit. And then whatever, the guy's like, give me the money in the cash register too. I was like, all right, it's kind of like it's like a magic wand at that point. It's just like expecto dinero, and then money appeared. Yeah,
Waved.
Yeah. So then I gave him all the money. He's like, all the money? That's all of it. Wasn't all of it. I'm smart. I don't keep all the money in the register.
Yeah.
Goes out. Then I call the police guy. And it sounded like he was like doing something, like he was like roughing someone up. Or when I called him, he's just like, oh, he's like, hold on. So, hey, how's it going? Or whatever. Something. I was like, what? I was like, hey, I just got robbed at gunpoint. Would you mind, like, I need to fill out a police report. He, like, comes by, and he's just like, next time you should call 911. And all that. I was like, what? 911? I'm like, what are you talking about? Call 911.
You gave me your verb.
He was like 2 blocks away. He's like, they could have got here a lot sooner. There's nothing I could do. I'm like, dude, you were like... So I told him, I'm like, look, man, I know there's nothing you can do. I know there's nothing any of you guys can do about this kind of stuff. I just have to call you for the insurance. I was like, it sucks. Like, he's like, well, we got to figure something out. He's like getting all over me. And I'm like, dude, like, there's nothing he could have done. I don't know, man. Cops pissed me off.
Yeah,
Moral of the story.
That's the worst part, too, is that how this cop, the beginning of the story, this cop seemed like he was going to help be so friendly and be the most amazing guy ever. No. You should call 911, bro.
Like, you are 911. And I swear to God, like 2 months before that, or like right before all this popped off, someone pulled a knife on me at work down there.
God.
They were like jacking stuff. I chased him out the store. I was like, please just give me the stuff. Like, pulls out a knife. And I was like, all right. So I had to call the cops. I was like, whatever. Or 242 cops, like, report a thing. And so this lady comes, files the thing. Later, I'm walking after work, and she pulls up in front of me again, the same cop. And I swear to God, the guy's like standing like 100 yards away with all the shit that he stole. And I was like, I went over to her. I was like, that's the guy from earlier that stole all the shit. It's like right there. He's just standing with like Lobo's gear. And she's like, there's nothing we can do about it. You said your life wasn't in danger, so we couldn't do anything about it. I was just like, okay. So I just walked off. I'm like, thank God we have the police, man.
And now look
to neglect and unnerve. That's what I always say.
And now look where it's at now.
But yeah, moral of the story: cops don't really do anything. I mean, no, that's not wrong. People are like defund the police, kind of, right? They shouldn't have. They shouldn't be in charge of all that shit. They should, like, if stuff gets out of hand.
What do they say? Reform.
We need reform.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's a good way to put it. Reform the police.
Because now cops are just like, well, what do you want us to do? Like, you guys hate us. Like, it's even worse. Like, they don't want to help.
Exactly. Well, there was this one time where my mom had a crazy girlfriend, and she hit my mom and then called the cops on my mom, and then my mom got arrested and went to jail. So thankfully the cops were there for that. I don't have any good stories about the cops.
Damn.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, every time they're like, there's nothing we could do. Or they're like, yeah, you're going to jail. Your mom has to go to jail because allegedly something.
Mom,
It's just like,
Mom, why are
okay.
you going to jail? That is kind of shitty, though.
It's pretty recent, too.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
God damn it. What are these girlfriends you're bringing home, Mom?
That could be a whole podcast itself,
Right?
let me tell
Jeez.
you.
That's a party right there.
That's a party. Lesbians. It's a good time.
Well, it is. Like, especially now with the whole everybody coming out, the whole LGBTQ plus community and stuff.
It's not as exciting anymore, though, I feel.
It is and it isn't.
Well, it's exciting because you can truly express yourself.
It's not exciting when you want to express yourself and not let people know that you're expressing yourself in a way. If you're a male and you're going to go fight in females because you're a female, that's not good.
Yeah, the fighting is where it gets a little weird.
Any sport.
Yeah, sports.
Any sports.
I mean, there's not, I mean, I don't know. It's like there's no rule that says,
There's no... It's all touchy. It's all touchy,
there's
man.
no rule that says women can't be in the NFL, right?
I'm not too sure.
I don't think.
But then why? Physical reasons, right? We just don't want them to get hurt.
I don't know. I mean, does it come down to just the person, whether it be man or woman or, whatever, just the power and capability of that person as an individual? Like, that's what it kind of seems like, right? Because there's men and women's basketball, and then there's baseball, and then there's softball. But it's like, I don't know if there's any rules that say you can't do like cross play in general. But does it just like weed itself out through capabilities or something over time? I don't know. I don't know if that matters. Probably not. Probably doesn't matter at all.
It shows a bunch of female players from youth football, high school, college, semi-pro.
Female football players?
Yes, but I'm not saying anything.
My mom played for it's like New Mexico Fire. There's a ladies football team here.
Dope.
And they traveled like Mexico, a couple other regional spots. Pretty hardcore, man. Those are some big ladies, man.
No, women's league.
Yeah. No, frigo. No, it wasn't a ladies' league. It was a women's league. That was for sure.
So it's either you either go football or you go roller derby.
At that point, my mom's never into roller. She's like softball,
softball. That's a good
women's
one.
basketball. Loves that.
Okay, that's cool.
So I grew up like watching tons of softball and women's basketball and stuff. Getting told it was all about the fundamentals and stuff, That's what. Because it is.
It truly is.
It really is. No, yeah, no, that's not even
of anything.
Yeah.
of not just sports. I mean, of anything, even of drumming and stuff like that. Just the fundamentals of being able to play. What is that word called? Rudiments.
Rudiments, yeah. Your
that.
flamadiddles and all that.
Hoppa dabba diddle little, hoppa dabba diddle little, beep beep.
That's one of my favorite things is when people come up with catchphrases to remember
the
like rhythms.
Yeah.
I had this guy that was he was like a drum teacher in middle school. It was Jay Blaze, badass, and basically like taught me how to read drum sheet music and stuff. And he was just like hamburger, French fries, lemonade, hamburger, French fries, cold drink, and like he's like pepperoni pie, and like you'd have all these different sayings. It was pretty dope. Like get a pepperoni pizza pie. We had to play Funky Town.
Oh, okay.
I did the cowbells on Funky Town. Yeah,
Dope.
Classic auxiliary percussion.
Learning all that.
Yeah.
See, you knew music. You were doing it.
Well, you can percussion's easy because it's just the rhythm. Yeah,
Just going with the beat, and you're white, so it works.
Well, there was a time I was playing the crash cymbals, and I tried to cover up a fart with my crash cymbals, like right at the end. You think it'd be perfect, like boom, like right at the end, but like so crash, like right after I was like dead silent, and everyone heard it, and they just all turned towards me. And I actually got added into the sheet music after that. And I became a composer.
Brown
traveled the world.
There
Yeah,
it is.
No, that's
the true essence of the brown note.
I hope that's real.
It's not.
It's not.
No. It's
like NASA.
It was on fucking Mythbusters too.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they tried to Mythbust that shit.
Immortality, myth busted. Golly, Grant from Mythbusters, so sad. Golly.
Oh, really?
Grant, he died. Did you see?
Oh yeah, the mustache dude.
Yeah.
He's dead.
No, the
hat guy.
the from the B team.
I have no idea who you're talking.
Grant Hiroshima. No, I'm so sorry. Grant Irahama. I can't believe that was like such a Freudian slip. Grant. I can't believe it's just Grant Irahama. I think was his name, something like that. He was fun, man. I loved watching him.
Yeah.
He was very sad. Some like heart troubles or something. But yeah. Immortality. Myth busted.
Electric engineer. Robotic.
Rest in peace.
Robotex.
That was a great show.
It was good.
I missed that shit, man.
It makes you just want to be like, God damn it, why you got to ruin all my myths? They actually did another one too about plants and music.
Oh.
Technically, it doesn't really matter what kind of music, but
It's just the stimulation of the
the vibrations.
Oh.
Yeah, but it totally could be anything.
Really? So did they find like more consistency of notes,
No,
or like more notes meant like more growth?
I think it depended on what the frequency of the song, depending on the instrument. So classical music has more string violins and stuff like that. So that actually resonated more.
It's like a higher.
Yeah, they felt it or heard it more. Where like rock or metal has more of a bass undertone.
Like ground rattly.
You hear that a lot more, and that's more of like I don't know, vibrational patterns in the soil and shit like that. But they all were beneficial.
sense.
Everything was a beneficial take. There, you put them all in separate rooms. It played different metal. It still did something.
Is that almost like wind? It's like stimulating with wind, kind of how wind shakes it around. Is that like stimulate growth?
I don't know, actually.
Something maybe is just like the waves pushing against it.
No, because I don't think it was super loud. Like it wasn't
okay.
at like the bass was moving the
Yeah,
plant
like-
and shit like that. It's probably, I think it was just two like computer speakers.
Okay, I've just
inside of
pictured
it.
like some guys with a cactus next to the Isleta amphitheater
But
speakers.
that's not a bad idea though to think about if that affects as well, like the vibrational patterns. Because I mean, imagine putting like two 12s and you're just like. Is that gonna do anything to the damn plant?
Yeah, is it gonna just like wither away
It's all like,
eventually?
I'm dying. I'm on ecstasy. I'm dying.
Ecstasy. Oh, dude, that's another thing, man. I went on like a 4-day ecstasy binge for some reason, or Molly or whatever you call it. It's like, some people call it E for ecstasy, or some people call it X for ecstasy, or some people just call it ecstasy. I'm pretty sure there's all kinds of like fucking 50 names for it, whatever. For some reason, I was like, oh, let me do it for like 4 days straight. Terrible idea. Wouldn't recommend it at all.
So like, so that it kept, you felt it all for a long, long time, or you're just like, take it, take a break, next day, take it, take a break.
Well, it wasn't like take a break. I was just like, take it. And then I was like, oh, let me take some more. Oh, let's take some more. And then I like go to bed, and then I wake up. I was like, oh, let's do some more. For some reason, I don't know.
Okay,
I never like did it before.
But there was the sleep in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
4 days awake, man. You almost were on the brink of death.
No. There was one day where I stayed up for 24 hours, which I haven't done since like high
hasn't?
school.
Who hasn't?
I mean, honestly.
I've tried like 3 times to break a world record where I play guitar consecutively for 24 hours straight. But literally everything, like the world record is for 3 days. But the guy takes breaks and like uses the bathroom and stuff. I literally want the camera on me all 24 hours, and I literally have to pee in a pee bag.
Whoa.
That's the only way that I'll do that. I've tried it 3 times though, and I've never done it. Like I made
Damn,
it.
how long?
The most I've ever made it was 12.
12 hours?
Yeah.
Damn. What'd you do? You just play scales? Just
Random
songs?
stuff. There was
Just-
even like a good hour and a half of just repetitive like down picking, like
just 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
different rhythms
Just
of it and
played.
stuff. Yeah, just like patterns and shit like that. Yeah, but I've never been able to do 24.
12 hours. Did you just stream it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I just saw, Watsky, that white rapper.
Yeah.
He did like a 33-hour freestyle live stream.
Holy shit.
Something.
Was it reading off of something?
I don't think so. I think
can't remember.
he had like a different beat every hour. And then I think he was like pulling from suggestions or something.
Okay.
People were like sending in, and someone would type them out, cut them up, and he would just like rap off of it for 33 hours. I was at one point, I was like, I didn't think it was real, but then I had to donate by the end. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is such a feat.
Well, I don't know if you've ever heard of a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Beast?
Oh yeah.
He
loves him.
started that thing, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he actually was one of the first guys to say Gucci 100,000 times. It took him like almost, I think it was like 9 hours to say Gucci 100,000 times. Not only that, he said other words quite a bit, 100,000 times. And
Wow.
then he turned so big, he actually started doing things where he went to every Walmart and bought one Snickers bar. Went to every Walmart as much as he could across the United States to buy one Snickers bar. Then he started growing more, and he started doing random stuff where he's like, I'm going to donate $100,000 to a Twitch streamer, a random Twitch streamer that only has one viewer all the time.
Damn.
That blows up. He ends up being... Mr. Beast is one of the biggest YouTubers now. You should watch some of his videos.
I know a little. My dad, he
love
just
the
got
guy.
into YouTube.
And he goes for that guy?
he's like, have you heard of PewDiePie? My dad, I'm like, yeah, Dad. I think everyone's heard of PewDiePie. Yeah, this guy, Mr. Beast. He gives people money randomly. I'm like, yeah, it sounds cool.
I actually wanted to do that too. I have an idea where like I have $200 and $1 bills. I want to go to a restaurant, not a restaurant, like a drive-through because we're in quarantine right now.
Oh, right.
And just literally be like, here you go. Here's a wad of cash, but it's only going to be like $20
$20
in ones. I'm not Mr. Beast
Yeah.
level, but he literally gives. He does that exact same thing, but gives people like $1,000, $200, a bunch of different randoms. I was like, God, that's genius. So because all the money that he gets from YouTube, I'm pretty sure he makes so much, and he's like, okay, 10% of that is going into my videos, and all the rest goes to me.
Oh yeah. Well, he like donates a lot, right? I mean,
Yeah, he does do that a lot too.
that's the workaround.
I think that's what a lot of people do to get around that whole tax exemption bullshit.
I would. That's the goal.
I'm going straight to Puerto Rico, dude.
I feel like that's the goal. Is you get enough money to where you could just start like helping out like everyone. You have enough that you can survive on. You got everything you need, and then just start like just pouring it into sections of the earth that need help.
Yeah, that's
one
true.
way or another.
Because then you could think about it too. Unfortunately, that's a good example you brought up, helping like the inner cities and stuff like that. There's no way that a small charitable donation can do that. We need someone like fucking Jeff Bezos to just be like, you know what? I'm dropping at least half $500 million
Why not?
in a fucking neighborhood to revamp the whole thing.
Oh gosh. I mean, there's got to be some way. Because I worry about that. Like, if you make one neighborhood really nice, is that going to like jack up property values or something? In some way, I don't know anything about property values.
Everyone
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, so I don't know if that matters.
So the main concern and the problem I feel here is that the majority of the wealth is all just to a certain percentage of people. So that's why there's so much poverty, because people don't want to share it. And you're a very nice, humble guy. One of the first things that you said was, I want to help. You literally said, if I had a bunch of money, why wouldn't I give it back to the community?
Of course. I feel like that. I don't get why people don't do that. Like, honestly, they just stack up millions and billions throughout their life just to pass it on to some, like, their children and stuff. And that's how you get a lot of this corruption nowadays, is this old money, these, people that just get born into wealth and they don't have to do anything. You get these Jeffrey Epstein folks who, man, his ranch is like 50 minutes away over Zorro Ranch by Moriarty.
Don't tell me that.
I swear to God. I mean, he's not there anymore, apparently, from what I hear. But
From what they say.
dude, we could. I want to make like a day trip out there.
Just to go see.
Do a paintball it up or something.
What?
I got a paintball gun. I'm looking to paintball something. I mean, why not? Fuck that guy. Did you see the documentary?
Yeah, but it was too much like just like every account of like all the women. It was kind of too hard for me. I was just like, I don't want to hear about how he touched you and how he did this. I mean, it sucks, but I want to hear about him financing wars, and I want to hear about him playing the drug war and stuff like that, because someone like that did that. He was an influence on such a big political scale where he literally could have just been like, yeah, this is why Texas has a hospital. This is why blah, blah, blah has this. No, we, unfortunately, get to hear how much of a pig he is.
Yeah.
Which is, unfortunately, probably half of Congress, half of anybody that's fucking filthy rich. I mean, okay, Jeff Bezos just lost his wife. You don't think that guy is fucking literally...
Dude.
4 days on ecstasy.
Yeah, don't do it, Jeff Bezos. It's a terrible idea. Terrible, man. I was having like nightmares and shit from that, dude. Like just terrifying. I was like waking up screaming and shit, dude. He's like, apparently your serotonin depletes when you do a bunch of Molly or ecstasy, MDMA, whatever the fuck, And so I did it for like 4 days, and so I was legitimately like depressed for about 4 days afterwards, 3 or 4 days.
Damn.
Like, my head was hurting. They say it's the serotonin depletion, and it made me start thinking like, there's people out there that have less serotonin, that just don't naturally produce it. That must fucking suck, dude. Like, I guess I got a shit ton of it all the time or something, because like, when I didn't have it, I felt like a completely different person, and it just made me think like, I don't know, is there a way to naturally stimulate serotonin? I guess they're just being a G and just doing gang shit, right?
That's weird. Can there be like, okay, so you know who iDubbbz is?
Yeah.
So he recently released a documentary on YouTube, obviously, because that's where he's from. It's called Ice Cream Man. You should go watch it.
Ice Cream Man?
Yeah, it's
about the Van Halen song?
I wish. Damn. But it's about this actor, this child actor dude who was actually on 21 Drum Street and stuff. You'll see
the show?
Yeah. No, not the show, the movie.
It's so funny. I'm actually just listening to like this whole podcast that they're going through the original 21 Jump Street show episode by episode, but it doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
What was that? What was it you said to watch?
iDubbbz Ice Cream Man.
Okay.
On YouTube. Fucking. Anyways, so I don't know. Maybe this is you. Maybe you do have that kind of persona. But one thing that this guy can do is literally have no shame and talk to people. Like literally go up and be like, "Oh man, are you into YouTube?" Like try to promote his channel. Try to promote as much as he can. Not iDubbbz, the other guy that I'm talking about.
Okay,
the Ice Cream Man. The ice cream. Once you see the documentary, it'll start to come in and make sense. But anyways, like you're talking about the serotonin, how to build that up and shit like that. Think of it as like, are you a nervous person? Like, can you go up and talk to random people?
I mean, I can.
Like literally to maybe just like try to get them to come. Say you. So you. I recently saw that you started a podcast.
You didn't watch the video, I'm guessing.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, so that was my problem. Is like I was trying to make skits, and like I think people are taking me too serious with them. You got to watch the video to get what I'm talking. It's stupid.
I shouldn't have jumped into that.
No, I was kind of hoping you were going to bring it up actually.
Okay, so anyways, I thought you were going to do. Yeah, I thought you were doing a podcast. I was like, this guy, hell yeah, I'm Joe Rogan, helping people get podcasts.
No, it's the Doe slogan experience. Don't worry about it.
Anyways, imagine trying to promote your YouTube channel, or even asking people, going up to them at the mall and being like, "Hey, I'm trying to make a video for my channel. Will you want to be in it?" How do you think that would feel to you? Like
that's harder. It seems like the whole.
Would you do it?
Different.
See, you probably wouldn't do it, right?
Not as much. I like to give someone something, say, "Hey, look at this. This is what I did."
Not this
something.
Guy, dude.
Yeah, just go up and say, "Hey, this is me. Check my channel out."
Hey,
did you film it and stuff?
Yeah, dude. It's so crazy how much like just that level of have no anxiety. I don't even know how to explain it really, but is that a way to really build up those kind of like chemicals inside your body a certain way? Okay, like testosterone, right? You kind of need to work out a little bit more. You got to make sure to eat properly, and you got to make sure to do these things to keep your testosterone level up.
True.
If not, then it diminishes or whatever compared to other people. And then again, like you said, there's people that have deficiencies in this stuff. How do you improve all of these things with certain aspects of life? Like again, I hate to bring this up, but I'm not the best, most smooth talker when it comes to women. So,
really?
Yeah, like trying to maybe get their number or trying to interact with them in a certain way. I'm not the smoothest guy. I try so hard and I'm trying harder. I get that nervousness and blah, blah, blah.
It's hard.
What is building up in me? I'm trying to figure it out. Is there any way that I could just inject it? Like, yeah, I don't have to worry about this anxiety or anything like that.
I don't know. Well, you're being honest is the problem. You're like realizing things for how they are instead of just being some cocky like douche, like these guys like, I can get any girl I want. And sometimes it works, which pisses me off. I don't get it. Some sort of psychological, it's almost like reverse psychology or something with them.
But you should have that mentality. People should have the mentality that they can get whoever they want if they want it.
But you got to be realistic about it, I feel.
What is realistic, though?
Well, be like, okay.
Obviously, you look at a bunch of filters and stuff.
Or you're like, look at this 9.
On what, Tinder?
No, well, in real life or something.
Okay, in
maybe.
real life. Because we're talking about human interaction.
Yeah. That's normally what I try to gauge my life off of human interaction.
But now the way quarantine is, there's no more human interaction. You have to kind of like, okay, I'm just saying, I'm bringing you guys into my love life here, okay? I there's this girl that I like.
Oh.
I've talked to her maybe once in real life.
Okay.
I don't think she remembers that.
Sounds like things are going great, personally.
But I want to, try to get to know her and stuff like that. But already I know that I can't really be like, hey, let's hang out because there's quarantine. And now I want to talk to her online and stuff, but it's just a little weird because I don't want to seem like that, hey, this is this creepy guy that bugs me online now. So I'm in like this predicament where I don't know what to do. And this is where, should I have that testosterone or serotonin level up where it's just like I have the confidence and I have the ambition to do it? Or is it just I don't have those that are not at the level they need to be where I'm just like, fuck, I can't do it. Fuck, I don't know if I can. Blah, blah, blah.
I wonder what plays into that.
Shoot.
What?
Shoot.
Oh, I got scared for a second. I was like, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that. Damn it.
I feel bad. because I feel like sometimes I feel like I delegitimize PTSD sometimes. I mean, there's legitimate shit in my life that like I fucking like fearful about, you know. For the most part,
I think
I throw it around.
At that
like,
part, though, I just feel like
self-diagnosis.
you're a super strong and more level-headed individual. Because I want to say the same thing about me, too. Like, I come from a broken home, dude. My mom likes fucking drugs. And, like, you know, my dad and my mom never got along together. And they're still together. It's weird. It's one of those stupid scenarios where they still fight, they still bitch. And I still hear about it, but I don't even live in the house anymore.
Yeah.
But anyways, like, I get the concept of coming from a broken home, and you can be a complete douchebag, a complete nobody, a complete hurtful person, but you embrace all of this stuff in a, like, cheerful, helpful, wholesome way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that comes from just, like, being a kid. You know, my mom was busy, my brother would be with his friends or whatever. I'd have to either find a way to keep myself entertained, and then like when someone did come around, I felt like I had to, if not make them laugh, just like be really nice to them. So it felt like, you know, to see if they still wanted to hang around me or something, kind of like a defense mechanism, I guess they say.
Okay.
But yeah, just growing up and shit. What were we just talking about? I'm so sorry. We were on this like okay. I went down a weird rabbit hole in my head about some weird shit.
Tesla.
Still thinking about those shorts. Yeah, this whole time.
Oh man.
So the serotonin shit getting made, I feel like comes through like human interaction, your emotions and yourself being validated. Like just touch helps a lot. Just
Not anymore.
no, yeah, I know. Now you can't touch.
See?
I mean, thankfully, I've been quarantined with my girlfriend.
And you have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate
great.
you.
And
It's
we've
even
been
harder to
together.
find a girlfriend now.
I never had to deal with dating apps or anything.
Well,
No.
I don't date apps either. That's
You don't
stupid.
date apps.
I don't do dating apps. But I'm at the point now where, like, obviously I have to communicate this person through an app, which is either Instagram, Facebook, whatever. But I think the dating app concept is so stupid. Like, oh my God, catfish, or it's not genuine. But then again, you go on like Tinder, like love things, and then you hear about people that are like, we've been married for like 3 years now because I haven't found her on Tinder. I'm just like, either you're a lucky bastard or you're just trying to fucking promote Tinder.
Yeah. I'm so thankful I haven't had to deal with any of that. I feel like I'd be terrible. I see all my friends, they use it. There's girl friends that use it, guy friends that use it. And it's all like they're just playing this game, you know, like just all these swipes. And it's like, you're not even getting to know these people. What is the point? Some of them, it's like, oh, I'm just trying to get laid. And they get upset when it like doesn't work out. I'm like, well, you just don't go in with the mindset of, oh, I'm just trying to get laid and then get hurt when it doesn't work out.
There's like literally like, you know, massage parlors and stuff for stuff like that.
Not nowadays. You can't.
They're still open.
6-foot massage parlor.
They're still open. I don't know why, but they're still open, dude.
Next to Velvet.
I pass by it says open. I'm like, what's
Yeah.
why? How is this open? How is this open? Do you wear a mask?
Well, your face is down on the table. I think that's close.
You know what's funny though? When I first, I actually have pretty bad back problems.
Oh,
Like, you
nice.
know, it's not
Me
it's not,
too.
not the best. So
Sucks.
for the longest time, I'm always like, yeah, I really want to go get a massage because I've never gotten a professional like massage from a masseuse
neither.
or anything like that. So I asked people, I'm like, hey, what would happen if I went to this place? And obviously it's like right next door to the Red Velvet. And they're like, don't go get a massage there. I'm like, but okay, what if I really genuinely need a massage, but I don't want the happy ending? Like, can I just be like, I'm here for a massage? Like, oh, do they not have the actual operating business that they promote? I'm so confused. So everyone kept telling me, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. So I went to this fucking place where they're like, yeah, it's all high tech, but I got massaged by a guy.
Well,
I mean,
unless you're into that. I mean, 40-20.
He made me. I mean, unfortunately, it was really expensive. It was pretty expensive. $65 for an hour.
Have you ever given someone a massage?
No.
It's fucking hardcore, man.
Is it?
It is. I give my girlfriend lots of massage. I give her tons. I'm great at it, personally.
Yeah, I'm an athlete.
Fuck you back for hurting my girlfriend.
This one works good, right?
I don't know, but she loves it. Dude,
She lo-
yeah, well, no, I don't, it's like a nice massage, you know. Whatever.
I get you, yeah.
But and it's tiring, man. Like giving a good one because
So wait, are
she
you
was in a car accident,
Okay.
and so she has like some nerve damage in her shoulders, so like something like really gotta get in there sometimes. I can't imagine think about. I think about how bad my back hurts and the spots that it hurts, and I'm like, what would feel good on my back? And then I just kind of do that on hers or something. But it's fucking exhausting. So I kind of feel like $65. That's not too bad.
Oh,
Jeffrey Epstein was charging $200.
Great, make me feel like a damn cheap asshole.
Well, from a guy, that'd be weird. I'd be upset.
And it was a promotional deal too.
Oh yeah.
It's your first time, $65.
Oh, that was the promo?
Yeah.
65? Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't know. But it was like a psychology or a therapy hour.
Yeah.
50 minutes.
He asked where he wanted to focus. I'm just like, dude, my whole back hurts. Just do something. And
focus on my childhood. What?
And then, okay, the shitty part about it, though, is that he kept saying, like, yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to really work on the first session. You got to come more. I was just like, oh,
That's what they always say.
So now what I'm going to do is once the mall opens up correctly and quarantine's kind of over,
I'm going under the stairs?
Yes. You know where I'm going, dude.
Dude,
They have to know what they're doing. I don't care if I have to go to them weekly. It's not as expensive. And, I mean, come on. It's just more suitable.
I don't think I could. You're so vulnerable.
To what?
Just the mall. Everyone's looking at you. You're under the stairs.
That's good, dude.
There's the Foot Locker right there. The GameStop. That's a high traffic area,
I
man.
got money, dog. That's what that shows. I got money.
You're going there because it's less expensive. What do you mean you got money?
But nobody goes there because they think it's too expensive. They're like, I just came to shop. I can't get a massage here. It's too...
You know how expensive stuff in the mall is?
Yeah, they're like, I'd rather buy this and get a massage.
I don't think they want to be...
They're like, I'd rather go to the chair that I put 50 cents in.
Do they do it like... Do you have your shirt on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to ask them. I'd be like, can I take off my shirt?
Maybe that's why it's less expensive, because they're just doing it through the shirt. That makes sense. Can't put like... You have oil all over your shirt or something.
Well, the guy never, the male masseuse didn't put any oil on me either.
Just spit on you.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, tell me where you want it. Like, you know, like literally just kind of moving around on my back. I'm just like, that's good. I feel like
I'd love to hear the audio from that. Just have a record. You like that? Oh yeah,
that's good.
More. Oh yeah.
Because even before that, he's like, oh, okay, you have to get down into your boxers. And then they put 2 blankets on you, and the blankets are heated blankets as well.
Oh.
And so he warms you up just a little bit before, and then he unravels a corner of the bed, and then just starts working on that little part, and then it covers it up, and then does the next part. It's like, and then he wanted to work on my calves and stuff. I was like, no, I'm cool.
So he's kind of just like brushing your teeth. He just sections it out. He's
Yeah.
like top left, bottom right. You know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how it works because that was my first time, and that was from the first person.
Yeah. What if he's completely unorthodox?
Yeah, what if he's a newbie?
Yeah, no one
just
else
get out of
does it like
masseuse
him.
school. Just straight got out of masseuse school is like. Von Druid said, I can't even think of a name.
Well, for the
what would be
masseuse or the school?
The teacher of the
teacher.
masseuse.
Oh,
Bhagavan. You know where that's from?
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavan is like, you got to make sure to channel the energy with lights and hot blankets before you touch your specimen. See, what if you learn that, but you hear somebody like a sports guy?
Specimen?
Specimens.
Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Like your specimen? I don't know if they're working.
Just, whatever you're working on.
Not a semen sample.
Okay, well, I didn't.
Where a sports masseuse might know exactly where to touch you without even having to heat you up with some stupid little heat blanket. The lights have to be a certain dim to get me feeling right. Like, where is this?
I wanted to be an athletic trainer in high school.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say why.
Sports med. Well, I don't know. I thought it was fun, like fucking taping ankles and shit for that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah,
salt tablet.
Yeah, they'd like give all these clinical massages. You know, people would have like a swollen ass foot. So I guess that's different. But they just fucking go into town on it.
But it's the same thing with workouts.
It's bright. You know, you don't need. There's no candles going on. There's no. You know, no one's in a robe. You know, it's not weird. There's no.
Yeah, because you
Oriental music.
For a.
Can you say Oriental music? Is that bad?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
I'm sorry if I'm not supposed to say that. Thank you. It's a flavor of ramen, so I figure I could say it.
You're right. Kuhn, thank you for joining. What's up? Kuhn.
What? That's his name?
Well, I said it's Kuhn Nig, but I don't like to say the last part. So, Kuhn, thank you for joining.
Thanks for joining, man.
He said hello.
Hello, or whoever you are.
Yeah, thanks again. He's cool. He's been on here a few times.
All
He's
right.
a recurring.
Is
Shout
it
out to Kuhn.
a recurring guest or
Recurring spectator.
spectator? Oh,
Commentator.
okay.
What would you call my? I call them Musians. You're my Musians, guys.
Musians?
Yeah, we play Musians here.
The Mused.
The Muse. Don't say that. That's
What?
copyrighting the band.
Oh, no, the Mused. Like,
There you go. That's
yeah,
better.
yeah,
That's
with the D.
better. There you
Yeah,
go.
Mused.
Yeah.
Me are. God damn. So, what was the inspiration for that?
I don't know. Just like
Where'd you get that from?
that's a TV thing. You know, like and now our regular scheduled programming, and then that's like the
No, I was like, hey, you don't have anything plugged into your TV.
no, yeah, something like
It's
that.
like-
It's a cool color pattern.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was cool.
It's
Are you not? Do you not like it?
no, I was just wondering. I mean, it's not. It doesn't even have the full rainbow in it, right? Roy G. Biv.
Wow, this guy knows his colors.
Yeah, fifth grade art class.
What's a complimentary color?
It's ones that tell you really nice things.
Wow.
About yourself.
He tried everybody.
Yeah, that was dumb. Complimentary. What is it? So there's like the primary ones, right? It's like blue, red, and green or something.
Okay.
So is that it?
Yeah.
Complimentary. I don't know, like yellow.
Okay, so
Purple?
those would be known as secondary. colors.
Secondary. It's tertiary. Is it the third?
That's
Third rate.
advanced colors.
Those are advanced colors, like
so-
magenta, chartreuse.
Yeah, shit like that. Vermilion. Like, why the hell is vermilion a color? I learned that in like graphic arts class. But anyways, a complementary color is when on the color wheel, it's a color that is opposite from the other color.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so blue, orange,
Okay.
green, red.
Oh, okay.
This obviously isn't a color
Okay,
wheel.
I was gonna say, I was
So-
like, this is definitely not following that at all.
but a color wheel
Yeah.
will kind of have that spectrum
Yeah,
of it like that. I was into that for a while. I was like, oh yeah.
You got a lot of color wheels.
No.
You don't have any?
Learning about it.
Learning about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess once you get it pictured in your head. Yeah, but what if you don't see colors the same as everyone else?
Dude, who? Nah. That okay.
I feel like that you would probably know that before too long.
Okay, but then what about that stupid trend that happened on the meme? Like
Oh, the dress.
yeah. Why were people seeing different
The
things?
stupid green and pink dress that was so dumb.
Dude, I thought it was fucking
Oh,
straight
no,
black.
Yeah, no, I don't know. What was
It was a
like
funeral
blue,
dress.
Was it like
Gray or something.
blue and gold or something?
So white gold, blue gold, green yellow. There was so many colors that were going on. People fighting with each other like, I see this, I see that.
It was so much simpler.
This actually is a great little thing though, because we truly cannot really be in another person's head. Like we'll never be able to like be
Until
in the person.
Neuralink.
Yeah, that's true. Something in that aspect. But like
Close.
that, even now when we talk about like, oh, a cat sees these colors or a cat knows this, like, how the fuck do we really know? Like,
I wonder that all the time.
like I'm pretty sure like the dogs. One thing that blows me away so much is why the dog smells so much. Like, and they say it's just like, oh, it's just because of the receptors in their brain that they're trying to identify the blah blah blah, the location and what's been here and stuff like that.
Do you think
Why
it's just,
can't I do that?
do you think it's because it's long?
Well,
Oh wait, well there's like pit bulls and stuff.
Yeah.
Do they have good smell?
Yeah,
I don't know, they just
most
snort.
dogs, most dogs
dogs?
have good smell. I think all animals have good smell. But then again, we don't know exactly because all we base it off of is like, hey, we got cocaine here, and we put the dog in the other
Yeah.
room, and he finds it. That's all we really base it off of.
Well, I hear there's like some parts per million that they figure out. Like sharks, they can smell a certain parts per million of blood in water.
Interesting.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's parts per million that they can somehow measure that.
Why don't I have that?
I don't know how to do that though.
Why don't
I don't know
we
how.
have that?
How do I get? How do you feel like? Okay, this million parts and this million parts. But there's like 4 in there. There's like 5 over there.
But I mean, that kind of happens to us when we start like experimenting with drugs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Kind of go into an altered state where it's just like, I don't want to be like that douchebag, but I feel like I can see and feel colors.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it's so weird to get in those just like fractal patterns coming out of nowhere.
I've never done it, but I want to so bad.
With Deemsters.
Yeah.
I know a guy. I was thinking about trying some
Really?
recently. Yeah.
Is it like the powder stuff?
Yeah.
That stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean, if you're ever down,
We'll talk about this
let
off
me
air.
know. If anybody knows,
I know 2 guys that can. I don't know anyone that can get it. I know 2 guys that can get it, but Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later.
Dracula. Am I saying that correctly?
Dracula.
Dracula.
Drake.
There are different ranges on a dog's smell. That's what he said in the comments.
There you go.
Well,
Different ranges.
I think that's what we're trying to get across too.
Different ranges.
I just wish I could be in the dog's head. Like,
I know.
That's the most interesting part, or any animal at that aspect.
Just thinking without language, I always think.
Yeah, because like the conscious being, or like the whole behind the scenes, like that blows me away. Like I always think of it. There's this movie that I saw a long ass time ago called Being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich.
And all it was is like these people found this weird hole. I'm probably butchering it. I haven't seen it a long ass time ago, but they found like this hole, and they would go into the hole, like in an apartment, right? Just crawl into the hole, and then the end of it would lead into another guy's consciousness. So you were literally in John Malkovich's perspective of life. So
Whoa.
So you go into this hole and you become me, but still have all of your memories while still being able to control me.
Whoa.
It was trippy. It's so trippy.
Huh.
And that always got me to
Now I got ready.
that always got me to think, like, what is the life of someone else's perspective? Like, because they do it all the time too. Like, oh, I'm thinking of a girl in a bikini, and I close my eyes. I want you to see that. I want you to see the exact same thing that I'm seeing in that weird sense, or if you can even see it.
Well, because then, just communicating without words at that point, you're just like, you truly get just pure intent behind it with everything. You don't have to like explain like, oh, I think this because this. You would just know like, oh, this is just.
It's one of those.
Do you want that though? Would you get a Neuralink? Would you?
I do.
You would?
That's the only reason why I'm in Tesla stock, dude. I'm trying to save up for a Neuralink, dude. That's
free Neuralink to all Tesla stock owners.
Or I'll just be like, I'm going to cash out my Tesla stock, and then just whatever I made profit off that, buy a Neuralink. Dang. Dracula. Is he a dog guy?
Yeah.
Do you have a dog? Let us know in the comment section. Do you have a dog?
I do not.
You have a cat?
I have a cat, and then Tyler has a cat too.
Okay.
But
bunch of pussies
so basically
in the
I have two
house.
cats. Yeah. 5, including the 2 cats and the 3 of us.
So you have 5 cats?
No, just pussies total.
Jeez. Turn into that crazy cat dude.
No, just 2 cats.
2 cats.
5 pussies.
5 pussies.
Including myself.
That's dope.
Yeah. Sometimes it's okay to be a pussy.
Do you know what? They're actually very strong nowadays.
Pussies?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Kegel?
Kegel? Every morning.
If you're not trying to work on your pussy, then...
What are you doing out there? Call now. Kegel something.
That's technical.
Technical? Yeah, that was a terrible promotion, actually.
Let's promote something else.
So many things to promote.
So if you were to promote a dick pump, what would be your slogan?
Sucks dick.
That's it?
That's it. It's true. Have you ever used a penis pump before?
No, but I saw a video once.
You saw a video?
Yeah, and I was like, this looks painful.
Yeah, it's not great. There's a certain point where you're like, okay, and then there's this point where you're like, yeah, this is no longer enjoyable. It's not meant. I think so. Tyler got it for me for my birthday as like a funny gift, and of course I had to try it out.
I had to try it out.
Well, I'm not gonna not use this gift. I mean, that'd be selfish. But and it kind of hurt. It didn't really do it. It was weird. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay, so wait, did you put
sucks dick?
Did you put it in flaccid?
Yeah, well, you can do it either way. You can do it. Okay, I tried it more than once. I'm gonna be honest. I tried to say flaccid, whatever. It was a science experiment.
Experimental lube, no lube. I don't know.
Yeah, all the times it doesn't end well. It's not great. It's just like you're thinking like, oh, because once you take it out, then like the vacuum like loses its vacuumness, what is suckiness, and then it just kind of goes back to normal. Dude. It doesn't like retain its, it doesn't retain
the
like
plumpness.
Yeah.
It's not no ballpark Frank in there.
Oh no.
That's it plumps when you pump it.
Yeah, sucks.
That's my slogan.
It pumps when you pump.
That's good. Hell yeah.
That's a good one. Is there some?
I don't know why they slap him though. It's so bad. It's like they would just hurt this dude before.
Penis. Yeah, sucks dick. It's a statement and an opinion. It's factually accurate, and it's what I think of it.
So, you think you'd use it for medical research?
What would you use it for? I probably would if this pandemic goes on long enough. Probably figure something out.
Dope.
Just put an ad on Craigslist. What if there's no more internet? Ooh, this keeps going the way it's going.
Do you think that would ever happen?
No more internet. Okay, I had a dream.
Oh
once,
shit! Here
man.
comes up. Hold on. The prophecy of Jared.
Future predictions, guys. Had a dream about a year ago. I was all the electricity was like gone.
Okay.
In the city, and I was walking around, and there was a point. These cops.
What city?
Here, it was up on like. It's a place just like this. No, it's actually I was on like Constitution and Eubank area.
Okay.
Was what like right up the street actually. There's some park I was at. Like these cops were there, like checking our IDs and all this, like checking, like making sure we had like these papers. And then there's a point where and this has nothing to do with it, but I bought a GameCube from a homeless guy for $50 because it had Smash Bros inside of it.
Okay.
But then there's no electricity, so I used like the last of the gang's money to get this GameCube, and so that leads into what we were talking about before, which I don't remember what we were talking about before.
The power grid, the internet.
So, yeah. So the electricity grid was shut down in the dream, and man, I've had a couple dreams that have like not necessarily come true, but like pretty close. You know, so I don't know.
Close enough to be called a prophecy.
Close enough. The time had a dream my cousin headbutted me in the face, and then he headbutted me in the face one time.
Oh Jesus!
It's crazy, just like in the dream.
So wait, for the whole blackout thing of the whole world, is there a date?
I didn't have a date. There was no electricity in the dream, so I couldn't check like. Well, I was gonna say I couldn't check a calendar, but I guess you don't need electricity
was it
for
during
a calendar.
Day or night?
It was during day.
Okay.
I was like, because I could see everything. Like these like police came up and they're like, we might have had masks on. I don't know. That's why I was like, kind of. I'm like, oh my god, is this mask prophecy true?
Holy
they,
shit!
They like checked some shit. I almost wonder if they were like checking COVID papers in the dream. You know, there's gonna be like a certain point where you have to say, oh, I got the vaccination or something.
But that's actually kind of coming.
I know. Well, that's why I'm like, fuck. I wonder.
When was this dream?
It was like a year ago. I swear, it was crazy. I still.
Have you ever heard of a guy named fucking Walter Mercado?
Walter Mercado?
Yeah.
Like market?
Walter Mercado. No?
Like supermercado, like a supermarket?
Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Why would you make fun of this guy?
What? No, I was just saying like that's what that means in Spanish, right? I mean,
this guy is a Mexican astrologer. You've never seen him on
that?
Yeah, you never seen Walter Mercado at all.
That's Walter Mercado.
Walter Mercado. He recently has a documentary on Netflix, but in like Spanish TV and stuff, like Univision and all that good stuff, all the good channels. Mm-hmm. He actually had a segment on the news station. So you know how the news will be like reporting the news, reporting the weather, and now Walter Mercado, and he would tell you your astrology sign and stuff like that. And all I'm thinking about is you telling me these prophecies about the world ending, and you're just like,
yes, there will be.
I'm just scared now, dude.
Your papers.
I'm scared, dude. I'm super.
Damn,
he's dead.
Damn. Rest in peace, Walter Mercado.
And he was like actually a really humble, nice guy. He really did believe in astrology and just kind of gave people insight of what he thought he believed in.
Well, I was kind of thinking about that the other day. Astrology. I almost feel like it kind of is like
fake
religion.
No.
And hear me out. Religion in the sense of that back in the day, there's all these complex concepts about incarnation and just life in general. And you almost have to tell it in a way like stories, you know, that Shakespeare would put information in plays, and you almost had to kind of put it in a way that was relatable to people given the context of the time. Can't use all this crazy language, you know. I almost feel like a lot of these, like the human struggle was kind of encompassed within some of these biblical stories. And I almost feel like maybe, I mean, I have no idea. Maybe there's some sort of science behind like, okay, you're brought into this world during this part of the year. And, you know, so like during certain key points in your life, it's going to be colder during certain points or whatever. Maybe it's not the stars, but there's like certain things that may like change the way that you develop over the time,
one of the things
over the years or something. But I don't think it's as much as like every day, oh, you need to check your social sign or your astrology sign. This is going to happen today. But like maybe there's something to it. I don't know. Sorry, that was a ramble. That was
No,
a rant.
no. So do you have a little kind of a belief in the astrology and stuff?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No, but I'm playing with the idea.
What is your sign?
Aquarius, which is also a great album by Hakan, one of my favorite albums.
Jesus, I can't believe how much this has come up.
It's a concept album about a mermaid.
Okay, so
awesome.
Do you know about precession of the universe?
The precession of the equinox, or
the precession of the Earth that happens, which puts us in a different astrological sign.
4,300 year cycle, something like that.
Yeah.
Or the 72 is the zodiological process, and it's like a certain amount of those. Okay.
You know what the next one is?
What?
Aquarius.
The dawn of Aquarius. Oh my God! I watched 40-Year-Old Virgin the other night, and at the end, when they break into that Dawn of Aquarius song for no fucking reason at all, you've seen? Remember the age of Aquarius?
Yeah, dude.
For no reason. You're right, man. It is the age of Aquarius.
It's coming up. It's crazy.
What are you?
I am a Taurus.
I fucking knew it.
I'm a
No, just
badass.
kidding.
What do you expect?
I always hate that when people are like, "What are you?" Like Aquarius. Oh, I knew it. Like, well, then why didn't you just tell me it? Why did you ask me what I was?
There was this guy at the Red Velvet as well. He was like, asking people their Chinese astrological sign. I was like, what do you need to know?
Oh, like the year of the.
Yeah. What was you? Do you know your Chinese one?
Fuck, mine was like year of the squirrel or year of the. No, it's not squirrel. What am I fucking talking about? It's like year of the dog or year of the 98, whatever. The year of the tiger, I think it might have been.
That'd be a cool one.
That's pretty sweet.
1998, and yours is Tiger.
Tiger, hey, El Tigre.
Do you, I don't know if you know a little bit of the story of the Chinese zodiac.
No, I actually don't know any at all.
Technically, it was like a race that these animals had. The animals had a race, and that's where they got placed inside of the zodiac of who won the race.
Huh.
So that it's pretty crazy. I can't remember exactly.
It's off a race. I wonder. And that's just stuff with those old fables. I feel like there's a lot more truth to them than what we find, because just like translating it through different languages.
That's why the rat is the first one, because he's the sneaky, fastest one, and the ox, and then all of this was the order of what they won.
The dog came in right before. Like, the dog came in behind the rooster. The dog was second to last.
I know, right? And then it's to think about like how they did this too, because there's a bunch of different things, but when you start going into it, like the goat had a relationship with one of the other ones.
Oh, it's like the complementary colors.
Yeah, kind of like
so
that.
The goat and the ox had a kid.
Well, then why would dog and dragon do something here? Like they're just that hurts.
Oof.
That hurts. But no, the only reason why the rat won was because it snuck in between all of them to get to the front. Some weird little thing like that. I have to listen to the story again.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. I'm interested now. I haven't heard about any of this.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing about that. So I was pretty into it when I was growing up.
Does that have anything to do? Do those align with the other zodiac sign?
See, that's what trips me out too. Is like, where did the two difference come from? Like, I don't even think they see these in the sky. Like, they don't see the constellation of the rat.
Well, I mean, some of those constellations are quite the stretch.
Well, yeah.
There's like 3 lines. They're like, oh, it's a crab or something. Fuck you.
It's the whole cathedral.
But that's what it's like. Maybe just when the Earth was in a certain position and that was what you saw, there was just certain things that happened, and it just like they related it to all. There's a lot, so it rains a lot, so it's Aquarius or something. Like I could have been something like that. I don't know.
Okay, see, that's where more of the like, I guess like indigenous people and stuff come into play. Because again, it's so crazy to think about. But the native people talk about like people coming on a turtle's back, or people like being born from another world and stuff like that. What's not to say it's a fucking alien, and they don't know how to interpret it like we do now, because we're so much more intelligent. We obviously, if we saw an alien, we'd be like, that's an alien.
Yeah.
But back in the day, if you've never seen anything, but you see this giant spaceship that has like a surface like a turtle, why would you not call that somebody riding a turtle's back? So that always blew me away too, is that like these interpretations of these old sayings and stuff could have been more modernized. And I don't get me wrong, I fucking hate Ancient Aliens, a bunch of dummies. But they do have some interesting points that they bring up. And that's one of them, is like, how do we know? There's even some ancient artifacts where they even show like a spaceship. How is this? Or like a bird. This is supposed to be a bird, but yet it's in like a shape of a plane.
Yeah, the Anunnaki, the from heaven to earth came, as they say. That shit is so wild, man.
Going deeper in that shit, like the Anunnaki is just actually a bunch of reptilian people.
It could be on the planet with a Xenu or something that they suspend the gold particles in their atmosphere.
Yeah, see that? Oh man,
Or something.
that unfortunately is a made up story.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, you're
Makes
talking about Scientology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Scientology is fake?
dude, I don't know if you know this, but he was actually a science fiction writer.
Do you know he lived apparently right next door to the owner of Red Velvet Underground, Dory, in Hawaii.
Dope.
I swear, she was just telling me about that. It was bad. Dory's got great fucking stories too. If you ever just have a chance to talk with her, man,
Get her on the podcast.
Shout out to Dory from Red Velvet Underground. You should, dude.
Yeah,
That'd
right?
be great.
Promote your
That'd be fun.
podcast.
Dory.
Or
Oh, I love Dory.
Promote the damn. Promote the Red Velvet. Get some more people in the parking lot. We got
Yeah, I
this.
know.
It's hard times, dude. Hard times. I passed by and I was like, what? What? Kevin wanted to do something like that too. It's like,
Apparently, there's some stage like right next to Velvet that he's working on with his buddy or something. Looks pretty nice. He sent me a video of it last night. Has like a little tiki bar and like stage and looks legit. I don't know if gathering is the move right now, man. I mean, we had a couple mics at Velvet, and it just seemed like it was wrong. I was like, I don't know if we should be here yet.
That's true.
I was like,
That is a
just in
little
case.
true. And then
'Cause
you
it-
saw it was started off like, yeah, let's do this. Then like the next time it's like, fuck, I should bring a mask. Fuck, I should have my mask.
Yeah, exactly.
So I
yeah,
get-
everyone is so ready, and then it's like, yeah, I don't know if this is the move.
But again, COVID, what is it? I know I don't want to be the insensitive person that's like, oh, I don't know what it is. Like, to be honest, like,
I personally know 2 people that have gotten it.
and did they recover?
One of them did. So my uncle from Maine, he got it. He was like hospitalized. He had to, what was it called? Like
ventilator?
breathe for him with a rebreather or on a machine, something. So they like, a medically induced coma. He was sent into a medically induced coma, and they were breathing through him through these machines for like a week, and then he was fine. But it's like kind of severe. They have smaller hospitals up there,
Okay.
so I think they might have had like a little bit more one-on-one care with him. So thankfully, he was able to pull through with it. But then one of my buddy's moms, she just got it a couple weeks ago, and I think she's fine. I haven't heard anything
Hasn't been
about
like-
her.
Okay.
So, but that's all I know. But it seems I kind of thought it was fake, but then everything opened up, and it's like, oh, it actually wasn't fake. It's like, okay, no, there was something out there. Whether or not it's as crazy as they say.
Yeah, and again, the fake news, I don't know if I see the right post or not, but some of the tests are fake. Like, how does that work? Like, is this... What are they doing to us, man? Why am I didn't sign up for this.
No. Is it just going to all of a sudden in November, no matter who, is it just going to be different all of a sudden? No matter, like after the election and all this, no matter who wins, is it just going to be different? That's going to piss me off either way. Is if all of a sudden after the election, if it just goes away. I don't know. And I don't want to be the guy like, oh, it's fucking liberals. Or
You're hearing this here, folks. You're hearing
whatever.
Jared's prediction.
It's going to come true. No, I hope it doesn't come true.
Jared
I just-
Mercado here.
It just scares me. They're like, we're not going to open up anything until we have a vaccine.
Would you get it?
That's the weird thing. I don't know
See,
if I want to get it.
I work in a medical facility with old people, so I honestly feel like I'm going to have to get it. They're going to make me. I have to get every shot that they give every year. I have to get the flu shot.
ketamine shot. Yeah, all the fucking...
tuberculosis. You haven't had that shot in 2 years. You need another one. I'm just like, I thought it's a 4-year thing.
No, you need a lot of tuberculosis shots.
So that's where I'm at that point where I know I'm going to have to take it.
Yeah.
But is it going to be a negative effect or is it going to be positive? Am I going to get put in with something? Is it going to be transmitted into my neck? Like, where are they going to inject it at? Is it going to be just a basic arm thing or is this like, it's super technical that it actually has to go up in your nose? Like,
Yeah, no.
look at the testing. Have you been tested?
No, thankfully.
It's
I've had
horrible.
a lot of people around me, like pretty much everyone around me has been tested. That's how I've been kind of escaping all of it.
You're like, I'm fine. So
I'm
everyone
like,
else-
well, yeah, I share a pipe with him, so if he's fine,
He
then
should be
I'm
good.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Thankfully, I mean, I hear I have O positive blood. I hear that's one of the most resistant.
I hear marijuana helps.
I'm doing everything I can to stay
See,
safe.
that's where, oh man.
Yeah, they're like marijuana helps, nicotine helps, jerking off helps. It doesn't matter. They're like everything helps.
Everything's helping the corona at this point.
But it's It's literally playing out like that Plague Inc. game. Did you ever play that?
No.
Really?
What was it?
The Plague, where you like start a virus and you start somewhere. You gotta start in Greenland because that's the hardest one to get to. So then you develop it. You can make it airborne or waterborne animals, and then you like make. Sometimes you can, the way to do it is you want to get that whole world infected, and then you start like evolving it with all these symptoms. You want it to be under the like scene for a little while, you know,
like COVID.
But it's literally playing out like, you know, they're going, oh, these are shutting down, like this place closes down their land borders, like Olympics canceled. Literally, like I've seen about probably 10 of the same like headlines
scenarios
in the game that I've seen like on the news. It's just insane. Yeah, Olympics, because the Olympics got canceled, right?
Yeah.
That was in the game. That was like one of the big parts. Was Olympics got canceled or something? I wonder if that game wasn't just a game.
I know, right?
Starting to think I'm kind of worried.
It's like that weird SCP game. You ever heard of that game?
SCP?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a game where you just like travel in like this bunker, and there's a bunch of doors inside of them, and they all have like different like weird shit that the government's hiding from us, and you get to uncover them. Like
what's
like,
SCP?
Yeah, I can't remember the exact name of the game, but that's the secure containment protection or something like that.
Huh. That's awesome.
Game.
Secure containment protection.
SCP containment breach. That's what the game's called. And again, it's just like you pretty much just go through different doors.
PC.
Yeah, I think they might have it on something else too. And then each of the doors inside has something weird, and it could be cool, it could be gross, it could be. There's hundreds and hundreds of doors, so it just depends on what you see in there and shit.
Is there like a point to it? You just go through it and just look at stuff?
To be honest, I don't know if there's a point to it or not. I was on one of those binges with my friends where we're just like, let's try a bunch of shit. And we tried this game and it was fun. He played a little more than I did. But yeah, then they end up, they post some of these on YouTube where they actually try to like account them as real or not. And some of them kind of feel like it might be. It's weird. It's just like, we don't know anything about this world in general, so what is it, what isn't weird?
There's so much evidence and proof of the government hiding shit from the past.
Right? Flat Earth.
Exactly. It's flat as shit, you know? I mean, it's...
No, but again, I get what you're saying too, because they said that the government had the internet since like the 60s, 70s, with like being able to communicate better with war and stuff. But yet we got introduced to it back in the 90s.
Yeah, I always hear they're at least a few years ahead of the mainstream.
20.
Right. I think it's more. They had did you see that picture that had like a patent for it was for a VR machine in the 50s.
And you know who brought that up?
With a Duncan Trussell?
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Was that
breakaway government?
It was that. Yeah, you said you were watching that one again, right?
Yeah,
He says it in that one. That's what they say. And then Jamie is the one that finds it, and he's like, "Oh my god, he's right." And then everyone's just like, "Fuck, we better start listening to Alex Jones again."
Like, it's all serious. No, he freaks me the fuck out sometimes. Some of the shit he says, I'll go looking it up, and I'm like, oh, I thought he would have not been right about that, but he's super right about it.
All right, one of the big uncoveries that he's ever done that's always blown me away was the Bohemian Grove.
Oh, I love that. And that's the pedophile ring, bro. I swear that's the quote Illuminati probably, or the Epstein's out there pulling some of the strings. That shit's scary. That's the kind of stuff that pisses me off.
Going back to our conversation about like raising your serotonin levels and stuff like that. Is this how these people do it?
You just gotta sacrifice babies,
right?
Everyone out there, sacrifice babies. That's how you do it.
If you feel you have low serotonin, take a pill or sacrifice a baby with a gun. Because here in America, you're either a liberal or a conservative. So
yeah, you either are pro shooting babies
or pro
just executing babies without guns.
Pro-choice?
Pro-choice to choose how you execute your baby.
Right.
Also.
I'm so centered that I would abort a baby with a gun.
Yeah, I would want the baby to use the gun itself.
There you go.
I think I would want to put the choice in its hand.
There you go. See, and the baby knows exactly what it wants to do.
I feel so bad now for this hypothetical baby. I'm just like, this poor child has so much ahead of it, and we're just giving it a gun. You know,
is this one of these other prophecies.
For the bit. It's for the bit. You just gotta.
I'm so scared. It's 3 days in the news. Baby shoots himself in the head.
MuseMe TV told me to do it. Oh no, guys, don't do that, please. Because then
Do whatever the fuck you want.
well, I mean, unless it's
Don't
giving
promote. Yeah, don't.
babies
We're
guns.
not trying to promote violence. I'm not trying to promote hate. I'm not trying to promote anything negative. I just want you to do what you want to do in a positive, meaningful type of way.
As long as it's not, you're not hurting anyone else, then go for it.
See, and then
Do what compels you.
That brings to the accounts like, well, what if I hurt myself? Don't do that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't do that. That pisses me off.
Yeah. Does self-harm piss you off?
That pisses me off.
Damn, you were a jock. You're like, them bitch emos. What the hell are you doing? Cutting yourselves.
You're not supposed to cut yourself. You're supposed to let other people's face masks cut you.
Go get on the field. That's what you need to do, little bitch.
I could run some sprints, right?
Oh man, I never cut myself, but I was in the emo phase, and I saw people that did it, and I was just like, God, you guys are so weird. What is it? What is the fascination of it?
It's the control. I think you gotta have the control over the pain.
I got a tattoo. That feels very controlled.
But someone else is doing that to you.
I know
right?
this one. I did it myself.
You that. I couldn't even tell.
I did this myself.
I'm just kidding. That's actually pretty cool.
So technically,
That's good for doing it yourself, actually.
When I first did it, it wasn't this good.
Did you redo it?
Yeah, when I went to go get this one done, they retouched this one up.
Nice.
But under this is an original tattoo, prison tat, ballpoint pen, straight down.
Oh, with a ballpoint pen?
Yeah, I was like,
oh, was it when you were in prison? Or, I mean, jail for like 3 days?
juvie.
Juvie?
Oh no, an ROTC.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Wayne. You did your time. I forgot.
Yeah, but before this, I wish I would have showed you a picture or what it looked like before then. But before then, it was just the dot technique.
Oh, okay.
So there's a bunch of dots that said corn. It was so funny. It was cute. I like
That's
it.
cute. That's cute.
One of those things.
Tyler gave me this tattoo. This is this line.
Oh, I was about to say that whole drum set?
No, just this one line. And
Dude, with a needle? That's dope.
He's stuck and poke one line.
He's like that. He's like one of those like indigenous tribes.
Like the long one. Yes.
But that's actually, so he just like darkened it again?
Well, yeah, so I got this. This was like my first tattoo, and I've had it done 3 times, twice in a motel, whatever, this guy that went to jail. And he messed it up, and then I got it done in a shop, and he got it infected. And so it's always been bad. There's always been these lines that piss me off. And then so I just made Tyler, I make him do one line that was more solid, take away from the other bad lines. And it actually looks better now that he put that line there.
So is that recent?
The line?
Yeah.
It's about a year ago.
A year ago.
So yeah, he got like a reel and a stick and poke tattoos for like a couple weeks.
And that was it.
And then yeah, that was pretty much it.
So he actually
trusted him.
He should have. No, I'm not telling him to go into the tattoo business.
I almost bought him a tattoo machine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dude,
like,
my uncle is so good at tattoos, and I tell him all the time, like, dude, imagine if you had a tattoo gun. You don't have to be fucking working this 9 to 5 job. He's just like, blah blah blah.
still
Like,
have to work 9 to 5, but
he still has like a lot of his tattoos on himself. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that on yourself? You're like,
yeah, in the mirror, like
Yeah,
oh,
just like,
sweet NASA. Right
Jesus, how the hell? Shit like
Couldn't
that.
imagine that. Couldn't imagine that.
Boy,
Give yourself a tattoo.
that would
It's
hurt.
corny.
That would hurt. Like, this did hurt. I thought it was so cool. And then, like, the same aspect as you, I had a friend who got a tattoo gun, and I was like, yeah, I want to do another tattoo. So I got a Slipknot tattoo on this side.
Dope.
And it was okay, but it still needs to be touched up and stuff. But I really want to get it professional.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit, there'll probably be some good deals once this COVID shit's all over.
I think people are doing it under the table right now during COVID. They need, like, the money and stuff, so they're just like, are you guys open? Yeah.
Yeah. I can say that's one of the most sanitary places I've been to is a tattoo shop. Like,
Right.
they're all about cleaning
shit,
everything. Because the risk of infection is so high.
I know a guy that has a lot of not facial tattoos, but neck and stuff tattoos, and he recently got some. So I'm just like, where are you going? You're obviously not going to someone's house. It's really good work. So I'm just like, where's this Where's this happening?
I've had a few most of mine are from just houses.
Same here.
House tats.
Same here. This
Yeah.
is the only one that's professional. This one.
That looks good.
This one's professional. This one's from a house, and then I have one in the back of my leg that's from a house one too.
Okay.
Just like, Jesus, am I that cheap?
Yeah.
Can I not pay for a fucking tattoo?
Good art's expensive, man.
No, this isn't even that. Like, this isn't even like detailed or anything. But this was like $80. And I was just like, Jesus, fuck! I could have gave this guy like $20 and some weed.
Yeah, I mean, Well, then it would have ended up like the other
It
one.
would end up like this.
Which isn't bad though. That's a good one.
Well, this guy once he was doing this, he saw like I had my shirt off, and he's like,
just
"I'll do it right now."
yeah. Can't. People are gonna think I did that. I can't have myself associated with that.
So he just fixed it up right away, no charge. I was like, "That's cool, man." And technically, I think that's why he charged $80.
I can see that. Man, giving yourself a tattoo. I've never done that. I've pierced my own nipple.
So have I.
Really?
Yeah. I've only pierced the right nipple because I play guitar, and when I did pierce it, it kept rubbing up against it and stuff.
Get
Like,
that
nope.
feedback.
It's like nope.
from it.
Nope.
Yeah.
So I only have my right nipple pierced.
Did you get a humbucker installed?
What is that thing? I have that cool little set.
Like the bar, like
cool.
the bowl.
What is that thing?
The
Seymour Duncan single coil.
Single coil.
Single coil in there.
Yeah, I had my friend do both of them.
Jeez.
And
At the same time?
well, like at one and then the next.
No, that's not the same.
Well, not like at the same.
One after
like,
the other.
Did one and then the other one, and then he messed up the right one.
I'm bleeding.
Fuck, because he just got his done. I was like, well, you could probably pierce nipples, right? So, so he did it. The first one, everyone's like, ooh, and the second one, everyone's like, ooh. And I was like, damn. I looked in the mirror, it's all fucking crooked. Looks like a ramp to like the high dive or something, like a wheelchair ramp to a high dive. Picturing angles.
Just went on a different side.
Terrible angle. But so then later, so we went to watch some meteor shower, and I came back.
With fresh nipple piercings?
I just remember I was looking at the meteor shower, looking at all of them going, and I was like, oh, none of them went in like a straight line. I just kept thinking about how crooked my nipple was.
I hate everything.
Yeah, I was like, this sucks. So, so then I went back home, and I was totally sober. I took a month off weed. I was like, I'm going to be sober. And I re-pierced it myself.
Jesus.
Yeah, re-pierced it. And then I messed it up even worse. So then he re-pierced it 2 days later. And it was passable.
How many holes do you have in your nipple?
Well, none now. I took them out. It was too
Okay.
much. But my cousin kept bean dipping me, and he didn't even know I had them. And he like never bean dipped me for years, and all of a sudden, just like right after I get them, bean dip, and I was like,
wow, what an asshole.
I was getting it caught on car doors. It's awful. I wouldn't recommend it. But you still have yours?
Yeah.
So you just have one?
One.
Does it like mess up your balance at all?
Actually,
Or
I
you,
think it's a pretty good sex appeal.
Really?
To be honest, when I take off my shirt, they're just like, wow, you have a nipple piercing? And I'm just like,
A nipple piercing?
yeah. They're like, yeah, that's so. And then unfortunately, I have to explain the whole fucking thing.
Because it's on the right side, the Elton John side.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
it's-
like, oh.
They're like, okay, as long as you make sure that it's on there. Because I did the whole ear piercing thing too.
Yeah.
I was like 90s kid, like, hey, check it out. I'm not in the closet, but kind of. But
Did you do just your right side?
yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't know why I never got the whole fascination of doing both of them. I still don't.
It's fucking stupid, man. Just the whole idea of having holes in your ears in general.
Gauges in general
So dumb.
are weird. Like, what made you do the gauges? You're just like, I want to be indigenous.
I had a lady that was just screaming at me one day in the streets. You don't know where those came from. You're not from the island. Like, you don't deserve. You're like all this. I'm like, I like them. I don't know. Yeah,
My favorite band has them. Hemlock has them.
yeah. I took my piercings out because everyone was making fun of me. And like 2 years later in 8th grade, my buddy had gauges. And I was like, that's cool. So then I had his sister re-pierce my ears and then like put gauges in like
And the gauges
the
began.
same day. And I was like, these are cool. And I went home. My mom was like, oh, those look nice. And I was like, oh, cool. So I got the okay. And I just kind of went with
And
it
that was
from
it
there.
after that.
Yeah.
So is that the biggest you'll ever go?
Yeah. Yeah. I like the size. I think it's perfect. I had really big earlobes, and I kind of just wanted to fill up the space. So I've done that now.
I've always wanted to get one, like this one, and gauge it, and then put an Energizer battery in it.
Dude.
9-volt.
Oh, yeah. That's the reason. Well, 9-volt. That's getting crazy. I wanted to put a Sharpie through my ear. That's why I originally got them.
Oh, okay. But that's kind of too heavy, right?
Well, I mean, might not like hold it in. I don't know. I would just play with pens all day in school. It was a nice way to like get through the day. You know, just putting pen in your ear all day.
Hey, look, I have a pen.
That was gross. I mean,
I have a friend who does pen tricks. He can like do some cool little twiddle things.
Those are badass.
I'm just like,
Well, I don't get it. I get the only thing. I mean, I got hand jobs from a girl in chemistry class sophomore year, but
with a
that's
pen?
about the no.
Because
just
of a
with her
pen.
hand.
Oh,
No,
I was about to say the pen trick, dude.
This is the closest thing I've ever seen to a pen trick. Yeah, that's what she was doing.
I saw the meme.
chemistry we had
Yeah, I
under the
saw a
table.
meme recently too, where like the girl's like, "I've never touched one of those before," and then it's all flipping a hot dog like those pen tricks. I was like, I hate everything that's funny.
Oh golly,
Jared,
dude.
I've been here for 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, just time flies by.
This was fun, dude. This is actually really good.
Yeah, thanks,
great
man.
conversation.
Thanks for
People, you
inviting
guys, thank you for joining. You guys are awesome. Jared,
you.
where can they find you? Where do you want them to find you? Do you even want them to find you?
You can find me. So I was brought into an unmarked van, brought to an undisclosed location. I have no idea
2
where
left
I'm at.
turns.
I'm terrified right now.
A long, straight, narrow path.
If you're watching this, you can find me wherever dead bodies are found, in the swamplands, marshes, by waters. Mariana's Trench, the lowest part of the ocean. I don't know. I just started a YouTube channel with some buddies. It's called Triple Extra Medium. It's stupid. Trying to make sketches and shit. Get better at them. Make some videos.
Awesome podcast, dude.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, you watch it later and let me know. Because I think everyone took me serious and they thought I was starting a podcast. That's why I don't think anyone clicked on it.
Yeah, or who the fuck clicks on podcasts?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I wouldn't click on a podcast. Either that or they saw my last video and that's why they didn't click on it.
Well, the last video was pretty funny. I thought that was funny.
That's all
where you
right.
just start ranting about it and you're just like reviewing stuff.
Well, that was, everyone thought I was. The joke was just that I had all these number 2s. Everything was number 2. And I was just like, that's funny. I got a bunch of number 2s. And it's not that good of a joke. And I was looking at it. But I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny. But everyone thought I was like trying to be a legit game reviewer. They're like, give me tips.
Yeah, but only on the second one.
Yeah, but I was like, no, this is, no.
That's actually really funny, though. I like that.
It was just all, I was like Red Dead 2, Last of Us 2, World War 2. It's like, I got all these 2s. And then whatever.
Too bad you didn't have.
Go watch it. Triple Extra Medium. Facebook, Jared Ostrom. You can go see all the shit I posted when I was in middle school and that I regret and then I need to take off the internet and scrub from my life.
That one day will come back to bite us.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be like 30 and like, yeah, but when you were 10, you posted a picture of a giraffe that was inappropriate. And I'm like,
giraffe in women's clothing.
Whatever. But.
I saw it.
Anyway, thanks again, man, for having me on. I always appreciate being here, dude.
It's fun, man. Cool. Thank you guys again. Make sure to follow this dude. This guy's awesome.
Thanks, man. Follow this guy. Thanks for coming on my podcast, Angel. Anytime. Always appreciate you being here.
Reverse psychology. Anyways, guys, make sure to check me out, MuseMe TV, anywhere, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I'm actually going to be streaming tonight. Go check me out on Twitch. I'll be streaming some Animal Crossing. I'm actually going to do some weird-ass shit. Yeah? I'm actually going to...
You modding it at all?
No.
Can you mod Animal Crossing?
I think you can.
Dope.
I'm actually going to, so this is, I should have just mentioned this in the beginning when I was talking about that chick, but she plays Animal Crossing too.
Oh, so I'm actually going to go visit her island.
I'm actually going to turn my island into a date night.
Oh.
And be like, hey, you want to come to my island? So I'm hoping she doesn't reject this, but.
Are you going to stream that?
Yeah. But I'm
going to have to watch that.
That's awesome. To wait though. So I still have to set up the island. So that's what the stream is going to be for the next 2 nights is the setup of the island and then ask her.
I love this. I'm going to be honest. This is a great idea.
And then hopefully it goes through.
God, yeah, you should put a video together with all that. That'd be great. Oh, awesome. Cool. Exciting stuff going on.
So you guys make sure to check out the stream tonight. I'll be on Twitch TV, MuseMe TV, everywhere social media, guys. Everywhere. Just look up MuseMe TV. I'm one of the first Google searches. I'm proud of that right now.
Hey.
So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I'll be back tomorrow. Have another guest, Gray. So he'll be on the studio. So make sure to guys tune in for that. Around the same time, 9 Mountain Standard Time. Closing thoughts.
Abolish ICE and reform the police system.
Have a good night, everybody.
Don't be racist.